Welcome to the Halloween edition of the Comic Book Show, which happens here every Wednesday at 9 p.m. PST to 11 p.m. PST. We don't do the Halloween edition every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to PST. Just tonight, we have gathered an all-star cast of comic book experts.
True.
Expertly dressed tonight as your favorite comic book characters, including this guy. 10 points to the person who guesses who Lucas is dressed up as tonight. We're going to do a quick round of introductions, then we're going to get right into it. Very quickly, Steve Stoker coming to our rescue and playing some Infinite Crisis. That's totally him playing right now. Totally him playing. I'm going to pause for a second. Sorry, guys. I just want to check to see if the game audio is all the way down back there. Awesome. Beautiful. Okay. He is a stripper. Close, but not, not quite. Top. Okay. Yep. All right, Wayne Wolf.
Did anyone guess it yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that means I'm taking it up now.
Wait, not so your intro.
Okay.
Continue being dead. This show is really all about you guys at home. Your comments are blown up super big on a screen, so we can't avoid them. We'll be bringing them in throughout the show, and we're going to do a quick round of introductions, and then we're going to get right into it. I already said that part. It's okay. To my extreme right is Mr. Matt Hiscox. He's the director of the viral YouTube dramatic short, Batman Death Wish. And tonight he is dressed as old-timey Iron Man. Just kidding.
Oh.
Well.
The Rocketeer.
The Rocketeer. All right, and show him the fancy.
The fancy?
Yeah, the bottom fancy.
Yeah.
Once we had Billy Campbell, the Rocketeer himself, here as a guest, and he signed it.
Kind of dark.
Right there.
Were you Australian there for a second?
Maybe.
Right there.
To his left is Mr. Wes Calimer. He's a contributor at therealstanley.com and the photographer for all of his social media. And when I say he, I mean Stan Lee. And tonight he is dressed as
Iron Man.
No, you're supposed to say, I am Iron Man.
Oh, I'm Iron Man. And check this out. Signed by Sir Shane Black.
Ooh.
It's pretty cool, right? A lot of signed stuff.
No one
On the
has
DC side.
No one has signed anything on my shit. But it's okay. I am Jennifer Zhang. You know me from such things as Batsuit, which is a music video that is Grammy pre-nominated.
Yeah, it was.
If you happen to be part of the Recording Academy and got that ballot, please vote for me under Best Solo Performance and also Best New Solo Album. Wes is Irony Man.
That's so good. No. I actually called this Smart Casual, which is really awesome. It's my favorite thing.
I'm dressed as X-23 and my fallen comrade here. I burst from his genetic loins.
Wow.
I don't know why I said that.
That was weird.
This is Mr. Lucas Ackerman. He's the head of the movement that is 1 million to save Wolverine and the X-Men. Maybe too late to save Wolverine, but like that Facebook page.
That's awesome. I'm done wearing this.
All right, he's dead Wolverine.
It's like a sauna in this thing.
Where's your commitment, man?
It looks like tinfoil. It's adamantium. Oh my God, you're so strong. Look at you, ripping adamantium with your bare hands.
I'm so strong now. I'm the Winter Soldier.
Very cool. A lot of comic book news. No, wait. No, nothing happened in the world of comic books this week.
Nope.
Nothing.
I don't even know why we're having a show.
Pretty slow kind of week.
Somebody just radioed something, but I couldn't hear it.
It's all right. We'll let you do the introductions. This segment is called... Wait for the tinfoil to be crumpled up.
Sorry.
Now go.
This segment is called
The
Daily Planet.
Yep.
This is where...
It's rehearsed.
The Daily Planet. This is where we fill you in on all the news, reviews, comic amazingness, and awesome stuff that's relevant to all of the comic book...
Wait, we're getting...
Wes's mic is making a lot of static.
Oh.
What?
I think it's just the mic.
Right now? Are we going to swap it out?
Your
Noisy
mic is
totally
making
wasn't
a
me
lot of
laughing
static.
from my nose.
That noise was
totally
absolutely her noise laughing.
Gotcha.
Her,
All right,
her
guys,
laughing
everyone
from her
freeze.
nose.
No, it might have been him taking off his costume.
Yeah, that could have been it. It could have been the foil.
Kevin Smith.
I mean, the adamantium.
The adamantium. Totally adamantium. Man.
It does look like
Webcam's
Claire
gonna
joined us
fall
for our Halloween
I see,
edition.
Claire.
Hi, Claire. How's it going? Never mind this, guys. Never mind.
Okay.
Just so you know, that was the one that I was having issues with during the sound check. So
Great.
Oh,
Good luck.
wait, this is the one that Matt was having problems with
Yeah.
during sound check.
during sound check, that one we'll try it again. We'll see how it works.
Yeah.
sound
Okay.
okay?
All right, guys. Gotta get back to the show.
Okay.
In a sec. Keep
This
talking.
is the danger. No, this is the Daily Planet. It's where we fill you in on all of the news, previews, reviews, comic awesomeness, and anything related to the characters that you know and love that happened this past week. And we have a whole bunch of nothing important that happened that we don't need to. You don't need to worry about it at all.
What?
Lucas, you want to take it away?
Sure. So, guys, do you know this character named Spawn? You probably don't, since he's been, like, not in the news for, like, ever. But Todd McFarlane, the creator of Spawn, went to his Facebook and posted some concept art for a new animated series that's in the works. We have some pictures of it.
We heard someone.
We have some pictures of it. Oh
We heard
boy.
Neo in the back go, oh boy, which means we have some pictures coming up in just a
Yeah.
few seconds.
After these messages.
Siri.
Da-da-da-da-da.
How you guys doing?
I'm doing okay. Yeah.
I'm alright.
He's
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, you're
The
not.
pressure in my head is gone right now. I think I just need to do this show for like ever. Like this is just my job.
Yeah, let's do that. This is the remedy for
The comic
everything.
book show.
All right.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
So here's some characters that you may be familiar with from the Spawn comics. That's Sam and Twitch. Also got another one in there of some background stuff. Obviously the show is in the early stages, but we'll keep you updated on the progress of the show as I am looking forward to it.
That's some pretty cool character design.
Yeah, it's
Animation.
very detailed.
The,
You know, I
The HBO show was hugely successful back in the 90s, so
Yeah.
I'm surprised that it's taken this long to relaunch it. Hopefully it's nothing like the movie.
had some Emmy awards, right?
I believe it did, yeah.
I think I read that when I was getting up the news prompts. But yeah, I never saw the HBO animated series, so maybe I should check that out.
What news?
News.
Well, we need to make sure we change the Skype center screen, so as long as that's getting done, then there's plenty more news. I'm going to jump the Marvel news. Forbes has reported that the short list of female directors that Warner Brothers is looking at to direct Wonder Woman are Catherine Hardwicke from Twilight, Mimi Leder from Deep Impact, Karen Kusama from Girl Fight, and Julie Taymor from The Tempest. They're also looking at 2 TV directors, Michelle MacLaren from Game of Thrones and Trisha Brooke from The Walking Dead, and that's to direct the new live-action Wonder Woman film.
All right, I have to say this. I don't think this is a good idea.
What?
Just
It's
explicitly,
not a
explicitly
good
looking
idea
at-
because it's woman news and Matt was the one reading it.
That's true.
Wait till we get to sandwich news.
What?
And I'll read it. No.
She brought
Sorry.
it.
No, see, I went there. I think it's dumb. It's
Why?
like
What's
why the decision to only allow female directors to direct Wonder Woman?
So that way nothing sexist can possibly happen.
Okay, fine.
And because they really fucked up with Joss Whedon years ago.
Sure. All right. All
I was
right.
gonna
I'll-
just say publicity, but
Oh,
Yeah?
I forgot to mention. No, I did mention that Steve Stoker, Inoki, is manning the battle station there. What's going on?
No.
What's
I'm
happening
not.
tonight?
Nope.
You know what? You guys, this is the comic book show Halloween episode curse.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yes,
mean, it didn't
which
happen
is why
last
it
week,
happened
too?
last week.
I was gonna say, I watched.
That was the pre-Halloween Halloween curse.
The
man.
Halloween?
Halloween
Halawanza?
The Halloween curse.
I watched the cut down episode on Stan Lee's World of Heroes on YouTube, and I was expecting to see a whole lot of bloopers, but
No?
it seemed like everything went flawlessly last
Yeah.
week.
Guru says last year was good. Last year, where we did the entire episode with the Joker and Scooby-Doo in character.
And Martian
Dude,
Manhunter.
Define
show.
good.
No, you weren't.
Jennifer is still harping on me for my Scooby-Doo voice from last year.
He did it for like a full hour or something. At least it felt like that.
I was in character the whole time, right? I forget.
Yes, you were.
Yes, you were.
You
Yeah,
were indeed.
that was fun.
You even shot a chick. That was.
Yeah, I mean, she
an
deserved it.
She did.
She was.
Do it again.
All right, Wes, what's going on? Your alien implants.
On my phone.
And that's
Okay.
the show. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
That's
Bye.
not the
See you next
show.
week. Oh wait, we just got canceled.
All right.
I wanted to mention that Constantine premiered last Friday with surprisingly solid numbers, up against the World Series with 4.3 million viewers.
Hello.
That's
Did
pretty
anybody
nifty.
get to see the show?
I loved the
Oh yeah, you
pilot.
guys saw it at.
No, but they changed it a little bit.
Yeah.
Not much, but they changed it a little bit. And I thought it was really great. A lot of people are saying, like, it's solid but inconsistent, and I don't think it's inconsistent. Did you watch it?
I have not had a chance to see it yet. So
I like... if you like Supernatural, you're going to love this show.
You know what it is? It's your arc reactor thing, messing with Mike.
Oh, I see what you
see,
did there.
That's what they're speculating here in the chat.
You
Where
guys.
is Jarvis when you need him? Indeed. Uh-oh. we're
I
getting
have him
another
on my
interruption.
phone.
What? Oh, do you need me to do something on this side? Or can you guys do it on that side? All the way? Man, this is a great episode. All right,
Starting off
how about
strong.
that? How about that? All right, let's pretend like none of this ever
Hey.
happened. Keep going with lots of energy.
Yeah.
Jarvis, can you make sure that the show goes smoothly? Affirmative. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Jarvis.
going back to Marvel news.
Yeah, so for the past couple weeks, Marvel's been releasing these teasers about how they're going to be revisiting some crossover events.
Okay.
But most recently, one of them was Age of Apocalypse. But one popped up that was pretty interesting, and we have a photo of it. We have a photo of it. Of the of a photo.
We do, really.
A photo of a photo
Yes.
of a photo.
But it's teasing the end of the Ultimate Universe.
It sounds like a really nice photo.
So yeah. Neo, are you there? Okay.
Okay, well, we're going to continue with the show.
Okay, cool.
Jesse Eisenberg, you know him.
Yeah, he's
Social
alright.
Network, nerdy guy, who's now portraying Lex Luthor.
What?
Um,
That makes sense.
He's
Newsflash.
reportedly in talks to reprise his role in David Ayer's Suicide Squad. So we're going to see Jesse Eisenberg in not one, but 2 DC movies as Lex Luthor, so he better be fucking good in it.
All right.
Because if you don't like him in Batman v Superman, you get him again.
You've got no choice.
Got no choice, he's in Suicide Squad as well.
Oh man.
We'll get back to that during the Watchtower.
Yeah,
There's
we
lots to talk about.
Lots.
You heard it here first. Last week, it is indeed rumored that Jaden Smith is being eyed for the role of Static Shock in the upcoming digital series.
Interesting.
See, we only tell you the truth.
You
true
know what happened
about
was
rumors.
we suggested
Most of
him,
the time.
they heard us out there, and they reached
I
out.
just read what's on the paper.
Yeah. You know what?
That's literally word for word what's on the paper.
No,
You're welcome.
You read it wrong. I said,
welcome.
see, we only tell you truths.
Trues. We got it.
Oh, the photo's up.
Okay.
There we go.
Hey.
No.
Yeah, so, yeah, is this the end of the Ultimate Universe? I mean, Miles Morales has made a pretty big impact on the comic universe. So maybe he'll stick around in the 616 universe?
Perhaps. Wayne Wolf here chiming in with his opinion about Jesse Eisenberg. He says, I'm so upset about poor man's Michael Cera being cast as Lex.
Poor man's Michael Cera.
Like
That's
face
funny.
poppies. How can Jaden Smith be eyed for a role if eyes aren't real mirrors?
Oh.
Face puppies. Mwah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well
Plus
done. on
10.
that.
Amazing.
Job,
Beautiful.
job well
Wait,
done.
I'm not...
Oh,
it's-
okay. So Jaden Smith tweets really funny things, and one of his
Okay.
his tweets was, "How can eyes be real if mirrors aren't?" Something like that.
That's deep.
Yeah, it is.
That's deep, bro.
It's deep.
That's deep.
All right.
Huh,
It was the thing
okay.
that happened.
It was a thing that happened.
More news?
Yes, you should do this one.
Okay. I literally can't believe I'm fucking typing this right now. DC has yet another live-action TV show in the works revolving around planet Krypton before Kal-El was born.
Yeah.
David Goyer, who wrote the screenplay for Man of Steel, is reportedly attached.
Yeah, so that's
Huh.
that's gonna go on. What do you guys think about that?
Too much.
Too
Why,
much.
why do we care about what's happening on Krypton? The only reason why Krypton was really never mind.
That's
I
gonna
don't
be-
care about what happens on Krypton
It's gonna be like
before Superman
normal
is sent to
What happens on Krypton stays on
It
that
really
dead
should
planet.
stay on Krypton.
It does. Because
what?
they're all
Look at
gonna
that.
die. Would it be great if you get invested in any of the characters and you're like, oh, they're gonna
That's the
die.
thing. That's the thing that bothers me the most.
They're gonna die.
Is that
We know how that
they're
story's
all
gonna
dead.
end.
So who cares?
And the end.
Well, but the same could be said of any historical thing. It's like, okay, yeah, we know exactly what happened in Rome. We know Caesar's going to die. And yet, Rome did a phenomenal job as a TV show. So
That's true. Pulling the Rome card, asshole.
That's right.
Rome was
Play to win it.
phenomenal.
Don't you guys mean Spartacus? Because we had a couple wonderful cast members come on the show.
We did have
That's what
that.
happened.
Crash
But-
Mark 1.
Crash
13
McCall.
Marco Polo 13 says sounds dumb. That's his opinion about Krypton.
Okay. There's gonna be there's not gonna be powers.
Wayne Wolf says, wouldn't it be great if it was just a political show? It's just House of Cards on Krypton.
That would be pretty cool.
Well, you know, in Smallville, Jor-El, right? Sorry. Jor-El.
No, his name was Tony.
Jor-El visited Earth
Yeah.
when he was, going through like the same kind of things Clark was going through. So I don't know, maybe he'll take a visit to Earth and
And meet Tom
Krypton.
Welling. Wait, no. Didn't work out.
All of what you said doesn't make
Ooh,
any
I
sense.
don't know.
It's fine.
All right, more news.
Yesterday.
Wait, we don't wanna go there yet, do we?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, let's not go there yet.
All right.
What
Yeah,
about-
nothing happened yesterday. Forget
Well,
what
wait,
you
wait,
heard.
yeah.
Everything
happened?
else from this page
do you
is
wanna just-
subtitles behind that.
Archie?
So
That's actually sure. Okay. So we'll jump to the last page. Go for it, Wes.
the big news of the last couple days is Archie is now headed not to the big screen, but is currently in development for a Fox television, which Deadline reports is all about the darkness and weirdness bubbling beneath Riverdale's wholesome facade. Sound like Afterlife with Archie? It should. Roberto Aguirre Sakakas,
Close
creator,
enough.
creator,
Shaka.
Shikaka, creator of the miniseries, is the CCO and will be involved in the series.
I don't think you could have read that news prompt any slower.
Well,
We're going to have to wrap that in post and make you sound like a chipmunk.
so that's happening. So,
So-
this is Walking Dead with Archie.
So pretty much every TV show is going to be based on a comic book.
Yeah, why is this a problem?
It's a problem.
You're a problem.
It's a problem.
Are we not doing any of these?
No, we're going to talk about
But not right now, right?
it. No, yeah. we're gonna
Nothing
talk-
else happened in news, guys.
No.
We're not
We're
gonna.
go- we are going to talk about it.
Okay, yeah. It's.
But I got something else first before we
All right.
move on to that big
Okay.
news. It is has been, you guys know there's big news that would happen. But today, LL Cool J went to his Twitter account saying, "I'm so ready for this role in Marvel movie." That's how he put it. I'm so ready for this role in Marvel movie. And then I'm sure a couple of his fans were probably like, "Wait, do you mean
Hello,
TV
Cool
show?
J?
Because he may make a good, Luke Cage." But he specified it's a movie.
LL Cool J as Luke Cage.
He's gonna
Sorry.
knock you out. Mama said knock you out.
You know what I would love
true.
if he ends up being LL Cool J in a Marvel movie. Like the characters go to an LL Cool J
Concert.
I'd be cool with
concert
that.
Kind of
and
like
he's
when
performing.
Coolio was in Batman and Robin for no reason.
Exactly.
Yes.
When he's
Right?
like,
Oh
yep.
wow, yeah, that happened.
Yeah, it did.
That
Everybody
happened.
forgets.
Oh wow, yeah, that
And he
happened.
wasn't
Has
even Mr.
every
Freeze's
reason to be in
henchman.
that
Like,
movie.
what the
Yeah.
fuck? He's just some
Every
random
reason to be in
guy.
that
He's just some dude.
So is that all the news?
Wow.
Nope.
No.
There's more news. So guys, yesterday Marvel made a huge event. Oh, had a huge. Sorry.
No,
Marvel
they
had
made an event.
Yeah.
They did.
They birthed one.
They made it in the face of Hollywood.
Okay, so guys, so yesterday Marvel had a huge event at the El Capitan Theater yesterday, where they announced and confirmed, because there's a lot of rumors going around. You can pretty much take every rumor as being true nowadays, because
Yeah.
all these rumors that we've heard are now true.
Yeah.
So they confirmed 9 new films. First coming up, Captain America 3 has been confirmed to be subtitled as Civil War.
Poor Steve Rogers can't keep his own movie.
And it's not going to be called Serpent Society like Kevin Feige teased. He was just trying
Nah.
to throw us off the track.
He was just joshing us.
But it's heading into theaters May 6, 2016, not Batman vs. Superman. But it was also confirmed that Robert Downey Jr. will be a part of the film. so-
co-starring.
yeah, like
Yeah.
it's
Like not a cameo, like he's straight up like the villain of Captain
Yeah.
America.
Nice.
Which is weird.
Who wants to take the next one?
Well, breaking news. There is Hello Kitty Con starting at Mocha in Los Angeles tomorrow, which
What?
is the first ever Hello Kitty Con.
Wow.
Yeah, I've seen the ads like closer to downtown. I don't know
Jennifer's
why it's
actually
up
excited about this. This is news. Apparently, it's relevant.
What?
You guys thought it wouldn't be.
My homegirl's got her own con? What? No, anyway, what?
Jumping back to it, Doctor Strange is coming out November 4th, 2016, and the casting announcement for Strange was not announced, but it's reportedly Benedict Cumberbatch.
One more time. No.
Cumberbatch.
I
Benedict.
was making his neck face. But reportedly, Benedict Cumberbatch is in final negotiations.
Yeah, he's like that close. Just this home run, people. Just a home run.
Short but evil is calling him Beatrice Cucumber Butt.
That's exactly
That's
what
not
his name is.
Yep.
Bulbous Candlestick.
I'm going to interrupt for a quick second. Steve, if you wanted to occasionally check to see if the servers are back up, you're totally welcome to. We're not going to make you sit there for 2 hours pretending to be that person. Cool.
A Black Panther movie is also set to be released on November 3rd, 2017, with Chadwick Boseman cast as the lead. But wait, Kevin Feige confirmed that we will see the Black Panther in his costume in Captain America: A Civil War. Concept work was also released. Picture attached. Neo.
Yeah,
There it is.
On it.
It looks pretty cool.
He's
Neo.
kind of
Yeah, he
beefy,
does.
but it's cool.
Beefy.
Hello.
A little beefy.
Alright.
Like he
Like
likes some.
chunky,
He
or-
likes some. Hey, he likes some Panther burgers.
What?
What?
Where is he? Where are you seeing this fat, and how high are your standards?
I guess pretty
Well,
high.
Marvel set the bar pretty high.
It's true.
I mean, come on, we all still see Ryan Reynolds in Blade Trinity as being kind of the epitome of like, holy shit, what'd you do to your body? Dropping down below 4% body fat?
I was
Ridiculous.
actually referring to Christian Bale in The Machinist. That's what I want to see my superheroes look like.
Yes.
Like a giant
Like-
skeleton.
Like you could eat them.
No, I
You
wouldn't
should
want
do
to
this
eat
one.
that. Go ahead, do it.
All right, guys.
No.
Yep, this
Ladies.
one's...
All right, ladies. This one's for you. I'm not doing this. This is so bad. People are going to think we're sincere. But I will do this piece of news. On July 6, 2018, Carol Danvers will be starring in her own solo film. It's Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Does anyone know whether or not this coincides with the Wonder Woman release? Because that'd be funny.
It's after. It's like a year
after?
after.
This is after.
So
Wow.
So no.
Wonder Woman will beat Captain Marvel to the theaters, but Black Panther will beat Cyborg.
No one cares about Cyborg.
I do.
Wow.
What's Cyborg's name?
Man, you're racist. Cyborg.
Well, there you go.
Sam,
All
isn't it Sam
right.
something? Sam. Sam.
You're all proving my
What
point.
is his name,
It
Matt?
doesn't matter, does it?
Oh my
I don't know
God.
if it matters.
None of us know what Cyborg's name is?
People in the chat, help us out.
Holy crap, how do we not know what Cyborg's name is? And we're a comic book show.
Cyborg was never in any of the cartoons that I watched. He was
Same
in like
here.
the Teen Titan stuff.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't do that.
And it was all
Yeah.
younger, so...
It's Victor or something, I thought.
Victor
Victor-
Stone.
Victor-
Yeah, there you go.
Victor Stone, wow.
Dwayne Wolf,
You guys,
HD.
we've just lost our...
For some reason,
We
I was
lost
thinking...
cool points.
I'm
Vaguely
gonna
remember
do
that.
the intro again. This is the comic book show. We have gathered an all-star cast of people who kind of know something about comic books sometimes.
Ish.
Yeah.
Maybe you might know more.
I'm the
Maybe.
Rocketeer. I heard it was a movie based on a comic book. I never read the comic, but I like the movie. I'm a pretender.
Ah.
The comic book show. We've gathered an all-star cast of posers. Bringing you this week's comic book news.
We're hipster hosts.
What else do we have, guys?
Inhumans is coming out November 2nd, 2018. Oh yeah, Marvel's answer to we don't have X-Men, so this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
Guardians of the Galaxy sequel is coming out May 5th, 2017.
They pushed it up. It
They
was
pushed
supposed
it
to
up.
be 2018.
No, it's supposed to be
Uh,
later that year.
Oh, okay, okay.
Thor 3, now named Thor Ragnarok, is set to come out July 28th, 2017.
And who's got a drum roll?
Nice.
That was a good drum roll for
Yeah.
Infinite Crisis.
For Infinite
kicking
Crisis.
off.
Now, drum roll for minus. And Avengers 3 will be split into 2 parts with the titles Avengers Infinity War.
Take that, Robert Downey Jr. in your contract. It's still one movie, just 2 parts. Yeah.
Part 1 will be coming out May 4th,
That's right.
2018. And almost a year later, Part 2 will be coming out May 3rd, 2019.
See?
We also have a picture, Neo's on top of it, of, look at this little thing. We may be seeing a little bit more of that later. In
I
the
don't know.
Danger
What
Room.
I don't know what you mean.
X-Mansion. Blang blang.
Nah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Short People says, why are they making final movies into 2 parts now? Why?
Because it's 2 movies of Robert Downey Jr. and friends.
Well,
Because they
first-
get twice the money from you.
Yeah, they do.
Let me just correct you on something. Part 1 will not likely have the Avengers team that we're so
But it's gonna have
familiar
RBJ.
with.
It's gonna have your RBJ.
Maybe like
Yeah, it's
towards
got-
the end. That's
No,
like
it's
a
gonna-
maybe
it's
like a
gonna-
little part, like a cameo.
No,
so he can get like $5 million just for that.
No,
But-
it's gonna get more than that.
But I think that's it.
Guru is going to say something that we may all be thinking, may not. I know Matt certainly has been thinking this. He says, I love comics and many comic movies, but am I the only one that is getting tired of so many comic movies / TV shows?
Matt's really excited about him.
We're going to talk about it in the Watchtower, so definitely stick around.
Yep.
And guys, if you're interested in playing Infinite Crisis, please be sure to send a friend request or a tell to Inoki. That's Inoki. Our very own Steve is about to start up a game, so if you guys want to get a game on with him, by all means do that. There's
Now,
one more piece of news.
Before we start the Danger Room, Matt has groundbreaking news that we
What?
did not include. That is huge.
This is huge.
Am I gonna
news.
pee my pants?
Huge.
You might.
I did.
I almost did.
He had an erection.
So, it was a broner. It's where a bro gives you a
No,
boner.
I got it. I gave you a
A
boner.
broner?
Most important news of the night, guys. Joel Schumacher is not done with Batman.
Wait. That got refuted.
Did it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You just killed our boner, bro.
No, I was kind of excited for it too, because I would have liked to have seen Batman triumphant.
Okay,
in some
well,
sort of film.
apparently it has been refuted, but it was floating around this past week that Joel Schumacher might be returning to Batman to
okay.
release a comic book miniseries
know.
based on Batman Triumphant, which we did
Yeah.
a live performance here. If you guys can check the archives or remember that
No,
awesomeness.
let's show them a clip.
Hopefully that
That's
didn't
for the
suck.
cutdown.
I don't know what they showed.
That was like the best part ever.
Yeah, remember that part?
But apparently it's been denied and it's not actually going to be a thing. So we'll have to get our solace with the
let it
death
out.
of Superman Lives.
Just
Well-
let it out, Matt. Just let it out.
That is kind
Just
of
let it
bummer.
out.
I don't
It's
wanna-
okay.
yeah.
It's okay.
He maybe refuted it because maybe he doesn't know that it's publicly known.
Yeah.
But apparently it's supposed to be a year-long comic revisiting Batman Forever, Batman and Robin, and then going into Batman Triumphant.
Which is weird too, because on the news article there were so many positive comments being like, I really wanted to see where he was going with this franchise because the third film was supposed to be a much darker return. So,
Yep. But now you can see it right now. Show another clip. Show another clip. Show another clip.
there's just
That
going to be
was
the
just
worst
so awesome.
ones.
That's it, right?
That's it.
Fastball special.
Fastball. I'm not good at baseball.
All right.
Sorry.
Now I'm gonna change into my third costume of the night. What?
By the way, Neo just threw his news prompt off on the side too. We're done with the news.
We're funny.
Now I'm
Oh, wait.
party pooper.
Before we start the Danger Room, I got you guys Halloween cookies.
Oh,
So here's your cookies.
thank you.
Enjoy the cookies. They're very
Did
tasty.
you make these yourself?
Cookie good.
Oh.
No, I put
Okay, good. I'll eat it.
I put anthrax in them.
All right, guys, this is the interactive portion of the show. We're moving on into
The Danger Room.
the X Mansion.
Ah, the
No.
Danger Room.
You wish it was the X Mansion.
This is
the
where
Mansion.
DC, Marvel go head to head to see who won the week content-wise. This week, Marvel has no chance.
Are you okay?
That's adorable.
We're good. Finish the prompt.
Oh, it's over here.
Right.
This is about right.
So,
right?
oh yes,
I
let
think
me
we're
let me
3
go get
weeks
that.
ahead.
Yeah, let
Yeah.
me get that. Hold on, I
There
gotta
you go.
remove the coin slot.
We're okay. We're okay. So you guys,
Wait till Jen gets back. Come on.
you guys stay right there.
All right.
You guys vote.
There we go.
Right here.
I was pretty close.
All right. So you guys vote on who gets to win this week, Marvel or DC. And it's gonna happen.
We present you with evidence.
Yeah.
Our fates are in your hands. Also, new sponsor.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Indeed, we do have a new sponsor. I was there earlier today, actually. And our new sponsor is House of Secrets in Burbank.
Burbank.
An amazing store. They have a whole huge, wide variety of past back issues, which is kind of shocking, actually.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to try and come up with the vocabulary to describe how comprehensive their back issue selection actually is.
That covers it.
Along with that, there's phenomenal help there who is, they're more than happy to order anything that they might be missing or help you find anything that you might be looking for. So really, really cool store. They've got some Halloween decorations up right now. It's awesome.
Can we trouble somebody to please put the link up Maybe a bot that goes regularly to their website, because I believe they do online business.
Digital store.
They do,
Yep.
yes. They have a
Absolutely.
digital store. So, guys, anything that we recommend tonight that you want to check out immediately, you guys can actually pick it up from their digital store right now, which is awesome.
I'm going to adjust the volume. Oh, wait. I think he's got it. All right, thank you.
A show of hands. Who thinks Jennifer is spending this whole episode sucking in it?
Oh my God. No, you guys have no idea how tired my core is right now. I am
So
I
funny.
can barely speak. I am sucking it in. It's amazing that I can even get a word out.
I like E-Man Caves. He says, no, Iron Man, you'll rust. I will rust because of the tears.
All right. So, with that, who won last
Yeah,
week?
You
You
guys,
guys
won
won
last week, so you
last
guys
week.
kick it off in round 1. Do you have your timer going somewhere?
I do. Let me see. Where am I hiding that thing? I have to be really careful standing up because these pants really wanna fall down. All right.
The internet's going to make that a chip.
Matt's looking at me like he's really pissed that I wore this tonight.
No, not at all. I'm trying to do the boy-friendly thing of making sure that you don't fall out of it tonight. It's being vigilant.
Do you want me to switch places? You good? Okay.
All right. So Marvel won last week, which means we go first this week.
Yeah.
And it looks like we've got our very own dead Wolverine.
Yeah.
I'm alive now.
He's alive now.
He's
It's
alive. he's
2017
alive.
and I'm back, bitches.
Okay.
I love it. All right. Let me know when you're ready.
I am. I'm ready.
Go.
So, guys, Access number 3 takes place right after Access number 2. Makes sense, right? So, guys, the villains are here to save the day. Magneto brings in his, old buddies because the Ultimate Sentinels that they were battling before knows every technique of all the heroes, but they don't know the techniques of all the villains. So, yes, what's taking place here is Deadpool is pulling Iron Man to safety because his suit, defunct or whatever, and Tony's like, "Why are you dragging me? Where are you pulling me?" And he's like, He's like, "I just thought I'd power you up. I'd pull you to a place to power up your armor. Classic team up business, helping you out, even though you're sort of a jerk." As the villains are fighting Red Onslaught, surprisingly, Captain America Steve Rogers shows up, and Red Skull's like, "Air Rogers," I cannot do a German accent. He says, I so hope the rumors of your aging were untrue. Torturing a feeble old man sounded so anticlimactic. Turns out it was just Mystique in disguise to throw him off, to give him a little distraction. And then Enchantress puts him under a spell. Oh my god, so many things other happened. Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch
10
cast
seconds.
a spell, and it turns out it didn't work as well as they thought because they inverted everything. So all the heroes are like all the heroes are acting like villains, and all the villains are acting like heroes. Oh my god, what's happening to the Marvel Universe? I'm so excited for issue 4.
Cool. I may have to, as
You're
soon
always
as
good
Steve
with
dies,
art,
I may have to ask him to go to the master volume and crank it all the way down.
Yeah.
When he dies.
Or
He's not
right
gonna
now,
die.
he's not going to die. Oh, thank you. Sorry about that. All right.
Thanks,
So,
buddy.
Marvel for round 1 has presented for your consideration.
Access number snicked.
It's the issue with 30 different Marvel characters.
Yep.
It sounds like an episode of Game of Thrones.
So DC is going to counter with something. What you got?
Oh, we got.
And let me know when.
I'm ready.
Check this out.
Go.
For round 1, DC presents Harley Quinn number 11, the team up with Power Girl.
Yeah.
That's right. Way back when, before the whole Future's End thing was going on, Power Girl crashed down into Harley Quinn's backyard, as you can see right there. And in classic amazing storytelling, she wakes up without any memory, which is awesome. People are trying to play doctor to see if she's alive, and of course she breaks their hand because, she's got the window going on, and it's
The
skin.
boob
So,
window, yeah.
So the first thing that Harley Quinn does is kick out all the guys from the room. And it doesn't stop her from making Power Girl naked anyway. She does it anyways. Of course, she tries on her costume just to see, I wonder what it would look like on me. Not great. Sorry, Harley. But she tries it anyway. So surely enough, they strip Power Girl all the way down, and she actually bursts out of her whole costume right there. I'm just going to leave it up on that for half a second. Because after that, Harley Quinn convinces Power Girl that they used to be a superhero fighting team and they should team up. So, of course, the first thing that they do is go shopping because it's amazing. They go to, what's the name of it? It's actually called Husky Honeys, where Harley Quinn is swimming in everything, but Power Girl is looking amazingly sexy. And then they go to Dainty Divas, where Harley Quinn fits things, but it doesn't matter because Power Girl doesn't fit things better than Harley Quinn does. We'll go with that. So actually, towards the end of the episode, we see them teaming up, which is amazing and ridiculous. Harley Quinn and Power Girl, Harley Quinn number 11. Guys, it deserves your vote and it deserves your read. Check it out on House of Secrets digitally right now.
Boom! Well done.
My
Well
favorite
done.
thing is the instant you said Power Girl, people just wrote boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boobs.
Boobs.
Yep.
Boobs.
My favorite thing was, why does Power Girl look so fat? And they go, because she's not sucking it in, Neo. It's so funny.
Yeah, ladies. Suck it in, all right?
Suck it in.
Suck it in.
Suck it in.
So guys, that finishes out round 1. Marvel has presented,
Access number snicked.
and DC has presented Harley Quinn number 11.
Boobs!
Hi,
Voting
Queen number 11.
is now open. You guys have 1 minute to cast your vote. You do so by typing !vote space Marvel or !vote space DC. And you guys are the deciding factor here. Though we would love to vote, we don't get to, so it's up to you guys. And you guys tell us which issue you liked better.
Wayne Wolf says Harley Quinn and Power Girl need a team-up series called the Scissor Sisters.
Oh.
They do.
Looks like a lot of votes in for DC. People like boobs.
What?
Power boobs.
Whoa!
Power boobs.
Apparently.
When did
Not
that
Just
happen?
boobs. Power boobs.
Let me
Power
see
boobs.
when she tried on her outfit.
No, that's not what they like. They like shows of sisterhood is what they like. They like feminism.
No, it doesn't
You
work.
guys at home are big fans of feminism, I can tell.
Oh, shit.
Has nothing to do with the boobs or the girls dressing and undressing.
You showed that one?
Holy Toledo.
Wow.
Very interesting placement of her hair buns.
Of her
right?
hair buns.
I showed it. I put it up in the full screen, let it linger. So,
Wow.
right?
Jesus Christ.
That's it for round 1. Voting is now closed.
Wow. That
That's
happened.
very graphic. I've got a note in here from our very own Greg Barbie who says, if there's a bat signal in sight, can we give away some Harley 11s?
Wow. Yeah, you would want some.
I don't know, or some Power Girl double Ds.
Well, DC takes it with 67% of the vote.
Whoa!
Oh.
Boobs.
There you guys go, the House of Secrets link. You can click on that. I believe you can purchase this right now. You can check out Harley's Sisterhood.
Double
and
DC bazinga.
I have to say, I really love this. Down at the bottom, it says, please note, this comic book contains no actual superheroics. If you're looking for that, we may suggest you pick up the book to the right of this one.
Oh my god, that's so good!
To the right.
That's so good!
Does it seem like to you guys that Harley Quinn is like DC's Deadpool?
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're definitely starting to get that vibe from her.
That's really funny.
My knees are misaligned.
Oh,
no.
Jamie
Pop it back in.
Palmiotti wrote this. That makes so much more sense.
All right. So, seeing as how DC took that first round, that means that you guys go first.
Yeah, we do.
Enjoy your victory. I have a feeling.
Look
It
at
will not
boobs.
last.
You want me to?
Uh,
you want me to?
I can do stuff.
You can do stuff.
Do stuff.
All right.
All right. Get my little stool.
Oh my
My
goodness.
goodness. Wes, you can kneel for 30 minutes.
I can't. I have a bad knee.
90 seconds.
Ken L. Thomas says,
Talk to
Harley
my
Quinn moves from
agent.
DC to DD.
That's funny.
Okay.
All right.
You hate my stool so much.
Ready?
No,
It makes
give
you
me a
look even
minute.
Shorter. It does. Like you look like.
Shut
Really
up,
short.
Lucas.
I'm
really,
sucking
really
it in because I'm in frame now. Just, can you move so your head is in front of me so I can just let it all hang out for a second?
Here, you want
I'm
some
getting
foil?
so tired.
You can put some foil.
Sure. Let's do some foil.
Hold a piece of Wolverine
Let's do that.
close to your heart.
Okay, let's do stuff.
And go.
All right, so we are presenting Injustice: Gods Among Us, Year 3, Numero 2. That wasn't Spanish. It opens up with the Flash being being captured by Harley Quinn. More Harley Quinn hijinks, and she forces the Flash to listen to her problems, but he's trapped and he can't do anything. It's really hilarious, actually. Constantine speaks with Bullock about Detective Chimp. Remember Detective Chimp last time, and Bullock goes. Constantine goes, now Detective Chimp believes, and Bullock goes, yeah, I'm out. Which is Bullock in his true awesome fashion. The Detective Chimp schools Bullock in saying, you think you're outside the comfort zone? I'm a monkey. I'm always outside my comfort zone, because I'm a talking monkey. and that gives him all the points in the world. It makes me happy. All hell breaks loose when the Spectre arrives, and then things happen. Oh my God!
30 seconds.
Constantine blows up Batman, and Batman punches Constantine in the face, which I wanted to show you because it's pretty fantastic. Punches in the face. How much time?
20.
Okay, and then Batman goes to the Spectre. I want to talk. One man of vengeance to another. And then Zatanna just disappears with all the
10.
superheroes out of the Spectre's sight because he wanted to kill everyone. As usual, great book. Constantine is fantastic. And this book is dope. Read it. Not bad. Just going to do that. Come on. Steel blue eyes. Or green. It's my stool.
There you go. Just a quick note for our very own Neo back there. We have rampant complaints in the chat that Wes's mic is blazingly loud.
Awesome.
So if we can crank him down a little bit.
Just means you're getting more Wes.
He's using his outside voice when he gets closer to the camera
I get excited.
for some reason. All right. Well,
Why am I a weird goat? You're a weird goat.
here you go.
Stupid goat.
I think you may have said that. Oh, sorry.
No problem. I'm gonna hold on. And then when I get out of frame, I'll be able to. Okay, great. Sounds
Thank you,
good.
sir.
It's better for him to be louder than softer so that we can crank that down in post as opposed to the other way around. All right, just gonna try to do some damage control here. No coin slottage. All right. Okay, so just careful kneeling. All right, boyfriend check. Everything look good?
You're good.
Boy
All right,
friendly.
cool.
Approved.
Ahem.
Whenever you're
You're
ready.
totally good.
I need 1 second here. Okay. And go! I'm presenting the Logan Legacy. Obviously, Wolverine's death has sent shockwaves through. One more time. Obviously, Wolverine's death has sent shockwaves through the X universe, and we're going to see that in several issues. The first of which, this past week being X-23's reaction to his death. Now, this is very important because, of course, you know X-23 is a clone of Wolverine, and so his death is going to have a massive effect on her, which is, as we see from the very first page, that she's sent into fits of rage, and she's in the danger room just decimating these bots. All the other X-Men are trying to figure out how they should approach her to try to comfort her. I really, really like this issue because it presents how she deals with her rage, which is to become even more lost in her, like, rather unhumane side. Everyone is telling her, that she needs to feel better, that it's natural to feel sad, and she reacts by saying, no, you guys feel sad, I feel angry. And with that, she leaves to go hang out at a club, which has this half-naked man in a cage dancing for some reason. Some dude walks up to her and tries to proposition her for sex. She doesn't take to that very kindly, and before anything can happen, however, this gang of misfits comes in, and she needs to bust some heads. It's really cool. She gets to let out some of her rage. There's some wicked action scenes in this, and we see exactly how Wolverine's death is impacting his compatriots.
You say there was a naked dude, Matt?
Yeah.
Wrong audience.
Face Poppies likes it. And so does the 12 Bench. Vote Naked Men.
Marvel wins.
Okay.
I know my audience.
E-Man Caves asks, will all 400 of Logan's exes be there for the funeral?
Yes.
All right.
I also like the 12 Bench said, I'm not feeling it. Her heart just isn't in this one. Starro would not be amused.
Aw, my heart was
Starro
in it.
is dead to me.
All right, guys. Well, that ends the presentations for round 2. DC led off with,
Monkeys and Batman punching Constantine.
also known as,
Injustice, Gods Among Us, Year 3, Number 2.
and Jennifer presented.
The Logan Legacy, number 2, in which X-23 reacts to Wolverine's death.
Naked guys.
So there you have it. Voting is open whenever Guru says voting is open, which he already said right now. So get your votes in. Either vote DC or vote Marvel. And thank you for joining us here at Twin Galaxies Live's The Comic Book Show.
Yeah.
Later on, we're going to be selling knives, and if you buy our knives for just $2 more, we'll give you an extra knife. But wait, that's not all. Instead of having 2 easy payments, you can
Matt.
pay 1. What?
Stop vamping for a second so we can actually address some of the cool things that are coming in through chat.
Oh, no, by all means, go for it. I was just feeling silence.
Curly is saying Logan Legacy number 3 is already at house number 2 new this week. Good point. thank you, Greg, for pointing out one of the main things that's a hallmark of the show, which is every week we actually do the past week's worth of comics, and that's because we want you guys to have time to pick them up and read them so you can participate in the show and chime in on the chat.
Yes.
So, yes, so this is already out, and that's the benefit. If you
And
like
it's been out for a
anything-
week, so we're not
Yeah.
spoiling anything for you guys. It is all old, and you had a time to,
Yeah,
to check it out.
You had
and read
time.
it, so.
You had time to read it.
So
Get
if
your
you
votes
like,
in.
If you
Get
like,
your votes in.
if
Get
you
your
like what
votes
you
in
see
right
here, you can go out and get it immediately, basically.
Yeah, now Archer Man asks what kind and how much for the
Voting
night.
is closed.
Voting is now closed.
What do we got?
Wait for it.
monkeys!
Wait for it. DC takes it with 53%.
Oh!
Crap!
Talking monkeys.
All right,
Talking monkeys.
I gotta turn down this because
It's kind of
you
annoying.
guys hear every time I have a text.
It's true.
All right,
You're very popular though, so that's good.
what are you talking about?
Because the texts keep coming. So.
Oh, they're all from Greg.
That's cool too. We
Okay.
like hearing from Greg.
Oh.
All right.
Well
so
done, guys. Hey, well done, guys.
That puts 2. I think we need to. to do the thing.
I don't know.
We might have
We'll
to
see
do
what
it.
they put up first to see what we put up.
Okay, go ahead.
You want to go or you want me to?
What do you have?
I got some books.
Do
He's
what-
got
I
books
trust
here.
You. Go
All
ahead.
right.
Do your thing.
Come on, I got some fucking books I'm reading.
The stool's right there.
I don't need the stool. It's
All right.
okay. Thank you.
That's cool. No one likes my stool. That's a weird sentence.
Cullen Prime, the battle has just begun. We're moving into round 3. DC has won 2 rounds so far. DC is presenting first. So if DC wins this round, that's it for the Danger Room.
Yeah, that's gonna
All
happen.
right, go. Go.
I can win. All right. For round 3, DC presents The Flash number 35. Now, it's really cool because the Flash story is actually following continuity for time travel, and it's rare that a book does that. So, in The Flash Future's End, we saw that the future Flash, who was traveling backwards through time, killed Barry Allen, and that ended up giving Wally West his superpowers. Now he's traveled back further in time to reveal to the present Barry Allen that there's a rip in the Speed Force, and pretty much the only way to I'm just gonna skip all the science. The only way to save it is to shove Barry Allen into it and kill the past Barry Allen. Wow. This seems like a good idea, right? And it almost works, except for because it was a time travel story, and we now have Wally West in the future with super speed. He shows up as being the future alternate Flash. Now, follow me here because this is really cool. Every time they diverge, they destroy the original timeline. So what happens to Wally in this one? Well, Wally dies. But Wally dies sealing the Speed Force in some amazing art, which is awesome. And out of that, believe it or not, the bad guy wins. What the hell? Flash from 5 years from now is now the only Flash that's alive in our current time. Of course, what happened to the actual Barry Allen of our timeline? Well, it looks like he got thrown back in time into the prehistoric ages, and he doesn't have the Speed Force anymore, so it's entirely possible that a dinosaur is going to
seconds.
chew his head off. Flash is an incredible book. I would strongly recommend you guys pick it up, and for only $2.99, it's one of the cheapest, best books that you'll be able to read. The story's amazing, and you should definitely check out The Flash, number 35.
Hashtag science. Well done. Hey, well done.
Yeah.
Time travel.
Just a quick note for our host here. When you do the time notifications, make sure you're muted just so that in case he's saying something interesting
Yeah,
for
good call.
editing,
Good call.
for no reason, there's someone in the back yelling, 15 seconds!
Thank you.
All right, cool. All right, so it's a little peek behind the kimono, guys. What do we have?
I don't know. I need to go speak to Neo. Make sure he's awake.
Yes, please. Someone said that we lost because I didn't show power boobs. I don't have power boobs. All I have are these.
You should have presented those. You would have won for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, for these.
These are all I've got,
so
guys. Okay.
Because she has small boobs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Your eyes doth not deceive you.
Even Telebro is saying terrible, Jen. Just terrible.
But,
Matt, do you want to weigh in?
On,
Boobs.
I love them.
Well, yeah, you have to say that.
You
but,
gotta
like,
say
you
that
wanna-
'cause it's on
You have
camera.
to, like, you don't have to, yeah. More. Give us more.
nice. No, that was.
confused.
About her boobs.
About
Nope.
power boobs or about If Jennifer had presented her boobs, she would have won.
That's all right.
She would have gotten unanimous votes.
I mean,
But we
yeah,
would have
that's fair.
violated Twitch's new policies.
Right,
What?
you have to
Oh.
wear a shirt now.
What?
yeah.
You have to have a shirt on now. I know.
What?
Which cuts out about 90%. Anyway, what?
That's fair.
Oh, I like the 12-man. She says we need to promote positive body image. We're all beautiful.
All right.
You are beautiful.
Nope.
I should draw a nipple on the top of his head and win it for DC.
I'm open to that. I'm open to that.
Dikendry
Do it
feels
next
so
time.
sorry for me. It's okay, Dikendry. Listen, I'm
This is
saving
my
up.
favorite. My favorite thing that you do is this. This is it.
This is what I want. I want the entire chat to console me on my terrible movie. All right. So DC has presented Flash number
35.
35. Marvel is going to counter. We got to stay in the game somehow. What do we got?
All right.
You have nothing.
We will need the timer
Okay.
because I'm going to talk for a little bit.
Okay.
So, start right now. So, guys, last night during Age of Ultron, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they showed an extended version of the trailer. Neo! Oh, wait, before we play it, make sure to watch Thor's face when you see someone trying to... Just watch Thor's face. Play it, Neo!
I think you already started.
I'm going to go run and answer the door.
What? You're missing out on the fun.
This is the stuff they show at Comic-Con.
We're missing out on the fun, too, because we can't hear it
Oh, you haven't seen
through
this?
that monitor. No, I've seen it. It was cool. I'm going to take this moment to pull my pants up.
Cool.
I don't know why I keep falling down. I'm getting fat. That's why.
You're so funny, Jen.
Watch his face. Watch his face.
He's like,
And then he's all like really like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but he nudged it.
yeah.
I mean, I think he's more worthy than Thor.
Well,
Don't you?
Ouch. John and London. Are you joining us starting now? What?
Okay.
Oh, I just got a text from Jonathan London. It says,
Let me know-
anybody gonna open this back door, bruh?
Nope.
let me know when it's done playing, Neo. How much time?
I actually had all this stuff sitting around.
Boom goes the dynamite. Vote Marvel.
3, 2, and 1. That concludes round 3. Marvel needs to get one to stay in the game. If DC takes it with Flash number 35, then the expansion is over for this episode. Voting is open as soon as Guru deems it so, which is now. Cast your votes.
Let me
Cast
guess.
your votes. Cast your votes. Cast your votes.
Guys, what are you gonna let win? A comic book
Cast
or
your
some footage
vote,
from some
cast
movie
your
that you
vote.
might see? Okay?
I like Ken L. Thomas. He votes Meryl.
Something smells good.
No one's
That's
gonna.
Jonathan London. He
No
just
one's
stepped
gonna
into the
see that.
building and we can smell him. He's very far away, but we can detect his musk, and it is glorious.
You smell like chocolate.
I want to acknowledge the 30% of the people that are humoring us.
I like Greg. Curlia to Gardevoir says, it's not the comic movie show, it's the comic book show.
Oh, you got schooled in your own show.
Oh, and yet somehow
Well,
Marvel is winning this
Yeah,
round.
and somehow the movie's based on comic books. I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Andy Rue votes Marv.
Fix your... Well, you know what, Andy? Don't bother this time.
Just
I
let
think
him
we're
vote
okay.
Marv.
I think we're okay.
It's okay.
I think you're fine.
That's it, guys.
What we
Voting
got?
is now closed.
Hey, good effort, man. Good effort.
Let's see what we got here. We got, Marvel takes it with 70%. I believe that is called
Oh.
a landslide. Oh yes, that's right.
Hi, Snicked.
Hi, Snicked. All right, that moves us into round 4.
Yep.
And we went first. And we go
We
first.
do go first.
We go first.
Yes. Do you want to tag team this one, or do you have something else?
I think we got something else.
All right, he's got something else, guys.
Um,
Let me know.
and
where.
let me go speak to Neo real fast. I want
Okay.
to just go check to make sure he's still awake. Okay,
Okay,
I'll be right
okay,
back.
cool. All right, cool.
Is he a narcoleptic?
Yeah,
or-
yeah.
All right.
He went back there once, and Neo was meditating.
Got it.
So now he's got a complex about it and has to go check every time.
Well, guys, now's the point in the show where I'm going to point out that if you don't like how voting's going and you think DC should have won, or if you don't like how voting's going and you think Marvel should be ahead, tell your friends and tell them to get involved and vote, because we can always stand to have more of you guys in here because we like spending time with you. So if you guys have friends who you think would want to contribute, by all means let them know. Join us every Wednesday night from 9 to 11 Pacific Standard Time to get the votes in by a landslide for DC.
Yep.
You know what? This is my wish list. I want this show to be so popular that we need someone separate watching the chat and chiming in every once in a while saying, "Oh wait, guys, here, this is what's coming in the chat." Like, it's so, like, you know, wow. You know? That's my wish list.
Aw, that's
12 Bench
adorable.
says, it's so weird. All of my very best friends are already here. Hold my
Aw.
hand. Okay, 12 Bench. We got you covered.
Hey, hold your hand.
Oh.
I wanna hold.
Yeah.
I wanna hold your
And
hand.
we're sued again.
I
again.
wanna hold your hand.
A little bit of Michael Jackson in there. I like that.
A little bit of
All
boy
right.
band in there.
Well, Marvel took last round. Round 4 is starting now. Do you want a timer?
There is no talking. No talking. Neo, play it when you're ready. It's gonna take up the whole 1:30.
Okay.
You're gonna drink tea?
Let me
Oh,
find
yeah, we
out.
should drink tea.
Let me yeah, your tea is ready.
I can't believe they
Uh,
released a trailer for
How do we turn the volume up on
an
this?
Avengers movie.
Oh my
cool,
God.
Thanks.
Crazy.
Wow, that was fast. There we go. Cool, thank you. I gotta.
I know. I'm surprised to use any comic books.
We don't post to YouTube anymore, so we don't have to worry about the copyright violation. We just have to make sure the cut downs don't include any of the material. So in the live show we
When
can
do you
do
want
it.
to hop in?
What?
Yeah, that was so
Oh.
good. So good. Joss Whedon, man.
Oh, is this leaked?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, it is like.
You can't say what it is.
Whoa,
not.
Can't, 'cause
wait
it
a
took
minute
up the
though.
130.
Wait a minute. That means it's not official. You've always said we can't play leaked stuff.
No, because of violations. We could play them as part of arguments now.
Okay. Wes, we learned something.
Alright. When do we start drinking tea?
That's it,
No,
guys.
no talking.
No talking. All right, and we're back. That's what Marvel presents. Oh my God, I gotta quit with the text messages. My goodness. That's what Marvel's presented in round 4. DC, what you got?
I will say I am surprised. I honestly thought that we were not allowed to play leaked footage. I thought we were only allowed to play official release.
What are you-
So, no, it's cool. It's just I learned something. She makes these exasperated faces like I told you this, but she didn't.
Well, because
so
the reason
it's okay.
why
We're
we
ready
can't-
for our
no, the reason why we
presentation.
can't play leaked stuff is usually because when we were streaming live, it was creating violations.
We'll
there's
talk
no-
about it
there's
after.
no
But no, that's
principle.
not what you said.
Oh my God.
No.
We need
You
some-
said
we
you
need folding
said
chairs
for
in
the
here
you
so that we
said
can
for
hit
the
each other
com
with
you
it.
said for Comic Con
Jesus
afterwards that we
fucking
couldn't play the
Christ.
Batman Superman because you were worried about the impressions it would make on Warner Brothers, not because it was leaked footage, because you were worried about the companies who represent them.
I hate
It's
you.
fine.
I hate you so much.
Because I'm right.
Okay.
I win
ready?
one. All right, we're ready when you are.
Okay, and go.
Drinking some tea. Going down with the ship. You said you're getting no audio from Matt. It's very astute.
You guys have another very long minute to go. So this argument is very compelling.
Jennifer, you're not allowed to talk during our argument. Welcome to a penalty.
It's been waiting for
No,
that.
there's no refuting that one. That was right in the middle of our argument. So next
good-
round, Marvel is
a good argument.
penalized. Their time has been cut in half.
Strong tea.
36 seconds.
I'll be representing Valiant Comics.
This is is a very tense. This is a very tense argument.
23 seconds left.
What do you think happens when we die? Yeah.
8 seconds, better wrap it up.
Guys, vote DC, round 4 for the comic book show.
Alright guys, Marvel has presented.
Am I allowed to say what we presented?
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, that was from yesterday's event. Showing, promoting Avengers Infinity War.
And DC has presented.
DC presented. So guys, voting is now open. Get your votes in. Either vote space DC or vote space Marvel.
DC presented.
No,
Look at you,
guys,
Mr. Boss.
don't vote for that laziness. Are you kidding me? Come on.
Hey, it's okay.
Hey, I
It's
made the
okay.
tea.
Oh my God!
Vote Marvel.
It's true. Marvel contributed to our argument. They really wanted us to win.
They really did. They were really supportive, you guys. Super supportive.
You're making Golden Goku laugh real hard.
Guys, remember, we do the whole show for you.
And so much work you put into the argument.
We did.
Staggering.
Acquired
Do you guys need an
tastes, you have to hit
assistant?
exclamation mark, vote space
I
DC.
should
Vote
hire you
DC
an
won't work
assistant.
it. So, remember, exclamation mark, vote space DC.
But they drank the tea. Indeed, they did. They drank
We
the
did.
tea.
We drank the shit out of
Yeah.
this tea.
Yep.
Did you drink a lot?
We drank a lot of
That's
tea.
a pretty decent amount, yeah.
And voting is now.
That's it. Voting is now closed.
Let's see what we got here.
It's pretty close.
Is it? Holy crap.
Oh! Oh!
All
That
right.
was really good.
Marvel with 50% of the votes, DC with 45% of the
Oh.
votes.
Hi,
I
Snicked.
snicked.
Marvel takes it and moves us into round 5. So the winner of this round will determine the winner of this week's show.
Special Halloween edition.
Sad Batman.
It's spooky. All
I was
right.
playing for your whole argument.
Oh, if Acquired Tastes had gotten his vote in correctly, we would have tied that.
All right.
We did not.
I'm not going to uphold your penalty.
I strongly disagree with this. You did interrupt in the middle of our argument.
I have to say that I've been interrupted many times during my thing, and I would
Also
always say
true.
something,
No,
and
no,
nothing
Which I
ever
usually
happens.
point out, and then Jennifer says we'll ignore it. So you should be on my side about this one. Jennifer really
Well,
needs to learn to
If it's
make some
ignored
kind
before-
of ruling
I need.
on
Excuse
stuff.
me. I need to learn. Excuse me. Do you
To-
want to rephrase that, Mr.
Today on
Rocketeer?
Jerry Springer.
Holy Toledo. Okay. Well, let's let people at home vote. This is an interactive show after
Oh,
all.
we're putting it up to a vote now?
You guys, do we get penalized? Or
Did
do we
Marvel
get full time?
interrupt DC's
No.
vote?
The question is, do we get penalized for this voting?
And do they get penalized
just
for
vote
it?
Voting.
Voting
if you want
is-
us to not be penalized, and DC if you want a penalty. So,
Yes. So vote DC if you want to
As soon
uphold
as-
the penalty that Jennifer made the rules for,
Well,
and vote
just-
Marvel if you don't want to give Marvel a penalty.
Just saying that she was just giving you your time. So.
oh wait, he made a proper.
There is a poll.
There's no or penalized.
Vote
Okay.
no or
Vote no or
vote
vote
penalized. How long are we
Thank
going to
you.
give them for this one?
A minute.
A minute? Okay.
All right, guys. We're giving it to you.
Greg,
12
you're killing
match
me.
votes no.
Okay.
It's either exclamation mark
No, not Marvel DC.
vote space no or exclamation mark vote space penalized. No, but see, they're all typing Marvel. Now
But
they're
wait.
saying
Oh, they're starting to fix it.
It's
We're figuring it out.
you got 36 seconds.
Looks like you have at least 2 votes for no. 1 vote for can opener.
I love can
That's a
opener.
good one.
It's a great thing. Can opener. It's really good. This is a special Halloween episode.
Yeah, it is. It's real good.
Kenneth Thomas votes penalized.
All right, we got
Angry
17
Rob votes
seconds.
penalized. Wayne Wolf votes Dark Horse.
Yakuza Ronin votes no. This is like asking kids to choose which parents they love. It is indeed.
Who's right, mommy or daddy? Get your votes in now.
That's it. Voting is closed.
All right, let's see. What do we have here?
Or Jen's boots.
Vote Enjo.
Yay!
Okay.
Ooh, no penalty.
I think it's just easier to write no.
Probably.
All right. So sore losers.
No
All right.
sore losers. The users voted no,
Yep.
so there
All
will be no
right.
penalty.
Vote
You're stepping all over
tickets. Am I?
comics. No,
Oh,
Wes.
Wes
I
is?
got it.
He's wearing flip flops too. That's not the proper
Vote
way
it
to
was
step on.
easier to write no.
It was
Alright.
a lot.
You're doing it wrong, Wes.
What? It wasn't very uncomfortable.
No. they always put me and Lucas in the middle of this.
We
just
disagree openly,
Hey.
but I love Jennifer, and we are happy to make the comic book show
Wait, you
for
love
you
Jennifer?
guys.
Wait, are you
So-
guys dating?
Yep, news
We
to
are
me.
dating.
What?
Oh, that's a low blow. Hang on now. Jennifer
All right.
just broke cardinal rules. She's saying she doesn't love me.
No, what are you talking about? I didn't.
You said it's news to you
Let's make
that
this
we're
more.
dating.
Let's
and
make it more uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
think you guys can. It's cool.
I don't have your timer ready.
Hold on, I'm almost ready. I'm almost ready. What?
We're going into round.
Do it.
Round
We're
five.
doing a comic book show. All right.
Ready when you are.
Okay. This is the worst. This truly is the
It
worst.
gets us like this like every other month,
Cleavage
so
plus
that's not
Palmer's
too
crack.
bad.
All right. We're going to tag team
Let's
this,
Wait, you
right?
need to be on this. Oh wait, yeah, stay on that side because
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
Oh.
And
Okay, you got it.
And, okay, for round 5, Marvel is presenting The Amazing Spider-Man #8. This is really fun because it's actually a Spider-Man Ms. Marvel team up, and she is fangirling out. And it's hilarious because it's actually distracting her from the fight. Spider-Man has to get her, someone's heavy breathing in the chat. Spider-Man has to get her to fight by actually reminding her about his slingshot maneuver, and she's like, oh yeah, I remember that, and then she does it, and then she freaks out that she got to do it with Spider-Man. Anywho, this is a really fun fight. They save a baby, which is pretty cool. You get a little cameo by Silk, who is the Asian American member of the Spider family now, and it's all pretty rad. The funniest part of this, of course, is when Spider-Man tricks the villain by making a call to Jarvis, and the villain flies off, but really he's on hold and listening to Taylor Swift's "Shake It Off." And we're gonna tag Lucas in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So the backstory in this is tying in with Spider-Verse. It's drawn by Humberto Ramos. Marlon, sorry. Oh my God, 30 seconds. Oh, he's in the MC2 universe. He's attacking Marvel Girl. Spider-Girl. So many girls going on right now. And things are happening. The Peter Parker, her father is like destroyed and dead by Morlon, and then he's also after Spider-Girl's baby brother. I guess he sometimes has spider powers, or he's going to in the future. So, but they are able to escape. There's like this Terminator moment where future other Spider-Men.
What
I will
happens-
shut up.
What happens?
I will
Spider-Man?
shut up.
What happens to him? What
Can't
happened? What's
can't
it go-
say.
what
There you
happens?
go.
Is
I will
this-
tell
It was,
you
the, it
later.
was the appropriate music for the book, too.
Yeah.
The Amazing Spider-Man number
Ocho.
Ocho.
There you go. Jennifer.
Okay.
I think I
So-
got this one.
Okay.
All
You
right.
got it. You got it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm unmuted. I am unmuted. Cool.
And go.
For round 5, DC presents Deathstroke #1. Why are we presenting it for round 5? Because we were saving the best for last. This book is incredible, and it's everything you wanted Deathstroke to be. It starts off with a straight-up assassin origin story. It sets up his, I don't like technology, I actually use photos and handwritten notes because I can't trust anything that's online. It's got an amazing 2-page spread of him assassinating everybody on just a short layover to his actual mission, because he's that big of a badass. Now, to set this book off right, of course he has a sexy female assistant who's been helping him out, but don't get too attached to her, because as he's trying to attack the guy Possum, his brain actually gets kind of hacked, I guess. It's set up with a special frequency that only he can hear to start to extract information from his brain. He says a series of numbers and letters, which I have no idea what means, but you better believe that I'm going to be reading the series to try and find out. And after that, he starts getting chopped the crap up. Of course, this has to end, so Deathstroke impales Possum through the head and starts running off by patching himself up. Now you're thinking, okay, how did Deathstroke survive that? Let me remind you that Deathstroke is the original Wade Wilson. He's actually Slade. He came before Deadpool, and surely enough, he has a healing ability as well. Phenomenal art, great story. It's going to be amazing. And at the end of the story, you have to wonder, what the hell? Did Slade just become younger? Deathstroke #1 on sale now. Yeah.
All right, guys, this is the deciding round 5.
Wow.
Marvel has put up Amazing Spider-Man #8.
DC has put up Deathstroke #1.
Voting is open as soon as Guru makes it so.
Round 5.
Voting is
And
now open.
it is
Halloween episode. This show is cray.
This is for all the Marvels.
Cray cray.
Pretty cray.
It's
12 Bench
pretty
votes
cray.
Marvel, but hopes DC wins. Interesting.
That's a weird way to show.
That's
you.
a weird way to
Oh.
make that happen.
That's like
Very bizarre
Oh, Face
way.
Poppies has to fix your vote. Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
no.
I think this one's going to be intense.
But the Miss Marvel team up was dope.
Yeah,
Dope.
Deathstroke.
That's how you
That's all I
pronounce
gotta
that.
Dope.
Deathstroke.
Oh, Naked Man.
I'm
DeKendry's still
really
voting for the
excited
Naked
this
Man.
series.
Jeez.
It's going to be really good.
Get over.
These shoes hurt. Said every girl ever. Ouch.
Soul 45 Man, if you're voting Deadpool, you actually need to hit ! Vote DC.
No. No.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Nope. All right, 8 seconds.
8 seconds.
6,
Oh no.
Five.
your
Get your
votes
votes in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
2,
Space TC.
1, and
Oh my god.
That's it. Voting is closed.
Wow.
oh god, are you serious?
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh. DC
shit.
takes it by 1 vote.
There's no way that we just won.
Although
this week.
Claudios would have
Asshole.
been our second vote, so we would have won by 2 votes. But DC takes it.
Wow. Wow. I can't.
Savor it.
I'm
Savor
very,
it. This
very
one's
disappointed
well
in you
fought.
guys.
Savor it.
This week of all weeks,
This is the
DC
week
wins?
that DC's
Come
books
on.
beat
This
Marvel's
is like-
cinematic movies.
You guys had every, like, oh my god, I want to do
You're
it
putting
3
it on our
times.
side. Thanks.
Oh, I am. I gotta do that. One. I'm so in awe right now. I'm
Use
like,
the second one.
I'm
Use the
like,
second one.
oh god.
all right, we are joined.
Wow.
I believe
Wow.
we are joined now. Perhaps later, I'm not sure.
Oh, right now.
We're joined right now by our very own Jonathan London.
Jonathan London, everybody.
All right, I'm gonna grab a chair for him.
Alright.
Let's see, I'm gonna reframe.
But it's not Starro this week.
That's Starro. I think what she meant is she's gonna grab a chair for herself.
All right, I'll do that. It's all
Well, you
good. Sorry.
Can't you?
You can come over.
Can we all fit in?
I don't think.
She's gonna move the camera
I don't
back.
think Lucas likes sitting next to me.
Yeah, like, can't you sit here?
Like, is it?
Can I get a? Can I
Vote
get? Can I get the camera thrown up on the back monitor, Neo?
Why do we hate babies?
I don't hate
Babies are stupid.
I love the way they taste.
Yeah, they're really good. They taste like
you.
chicken. I had crocodile this morning.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that before.
Chewy. And duck.
I gotta say, I love your Halloween costumes. Yours was a giant spoiler.
Yeah.
Yours was like spoiler city.
Well, no. I think it would be well, I don't think it is spoiler because if you don't know what happens, you're like, what the hell is he?
People were guessing it. They know.
I
They
was,
watch the show.
I was pretty. I was pretty. I mean, it was a bit of an abrupt ending to the Death of Wolverine. It's just, man, anything Steve McNiven draws is amazing.
Yeah.
Like I remember when that dude was in, was just doing. What was the name of that offshoot comic book company in like the early '90s that started in
I think
Florida?
that'll be good.
And he was like one of the big discoveries that came out of that. There was a comic book company that was trying to be like a new image in like the late 90s. Help me out in the chat room. And it was CrossGen. You remember CrossGen?
Oh
comics?
yeah.
Oh.
They only came out with a handful of titles,
Yeah,
but they were
and
all
some
in the
of them
vein
were-
of Battle
And
Chasers,
some of
right?
them were kind of good. Like they had a Sherlock Holmes one that Kurt Busiek wrote, which was just a really good book.
But based after.
I gotta stop that.
It was just like this.
Novels, or?
No, it was like a Sherlock Holmes type character, and some of the CrossGen stuff was really good. And I remember like the CrossGen stuff. Like Steve McNiven came out of that, and it was amazing. But because the way that they built their company was, you had to move to Florida and kind of live in their bullpen
You might
and
have
work
to
as like a writer.
Move
whatever.
your mic up closer to
I
your
will.
face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
There you
because
go.
they're
There you
having
go.
a little bit
Sorry,
of
guys.
difficulty
Sorry,
hearing
guys.
you.
You have to.
It's
But we should introduce
It's
the
like-
segment, and then you can continue talking.
But yeah. No.
We'll do a bat signal at the end.
Yeah.
How's that? All
Okay.
right. The next segment of the night
But you
is.
didn't spoil anything. Not for me.
Oh.
I like
We're
that
gonna go
silver album.
into the Watchtower.
Nope.
This is not
Infinity
the Watchtower.
Gauntlet.
We're gonna go into Infinity. Oh, here we go. The Infinity Gauntlet.
Cross
This is.
did do Meridian. Sorry.
It's okay. We're gonna do it one more time. We're gonna go now into the Infinity Gauntlet. Yeah, I love when we do that. Can we do it one more time? That's so good.
Too.
All right. So this is where you guys give us your favorite characters to pit against each other and who would win a death match, and we discuss it and see who would come out on top.
And actually, if we're doing it again, there were some more suggestions through our YouTube.
Oh, bring 'em up.
pull those up.
Bring up those YouTubes.
Let's do one from the YouTubes first.
We are now looking at our YouTube page on Stanley's World of Heroes. New episodes come out every single Monday.
All right. Let's see here. Where did they go? Can Nightwing and the Flash, Wally West, please fight? You guys rule. It says Ben Tag. So Ben Tag wants to see Nightwing and the Flash fight.
Bentig.
There's more too. So if you guys don't want to do that, I can.
No,
I
let's prioritize our chat here, and we'll pick the best one from your YouTube.
can. Okay. Well,
Meanwhile, we'll.
Got Hope versus Doctor Strange.
Well,
Felicity Arrow versus Chloe Smallville. That's really funny.
Throg
versus
versus
Lucas.
Lucas.
I really thought that's a thong
Throg
for a
would win.
second,
Throg would
Just
win.
because I'm dyslexic.
Guys, how much do you love Felicity from Arrow after that episode of this week?
Haven't seen it.
Oh man, it's like a cool Captain Cold episode.
Wait, tonight?
No,
episode?
this week's Arrow, or
Yeah,
this
aired
week's
tonight.
Flash. This week's Flash. This
Oh,
week's
okay.
Flash. Did you see this week's Flash?
Oh,
Was Fel-
Felicity was on this? I didn't.
yeah,
I didn't-
Felicity's on it, and it was really
What
awesome.
makes it awesome?
First off,
Felicity?
Captain Cold.
Okay.
And they do a good job of making Captain Cold plausible. I always thought Captain Cold was kind of a ridiculous character because I think most of the Flash rogues are ridiculous because you still have to be faster than the Flash.
Yeah.
And Captain Cold, it's almost not believable in the episode when people are drawing their guns on Captain Cold that he has the chance to turn and freeze them before they pull a bullet off.
he trained in the Wild West.
It's really good.
But I thought the episode was really cool. And then Felicity's obviously in it, and there's that will Felicity and Barry get together thing that was running through the whole episode. Man, Flash is kicking ass. Did you
Right.
like it, Matt? Did you
I
watch
haven't
it?
seen it actually.
Oh, it just
I'm
kicks
behind. I haven't
ass.
seen Constantine either.
It's awesome. Oh
Let's
my
pull some of-
goodness!
I think I've got the best one from the YouTube.
Okay, let me pull in some from chat real
Oh, okay.
fast.
All right.
12 Bench is demanding Human Bomb versus Gambit. We have Black Panther versus Storm.
Ooh.
We have
Power Girl versus Star Sapphire.
Starro's
versus
dominance
Star-
versus Jen's dominance versus Matt's dominance. I'm just gonna say, if they got catty with Starro the way they did during that round 4, I don't think Starro would have stepped up to that. Starro would have been squashed.
Yeah, you came in at the best part.
That got a little comfortable. Starro was like, "I will go now," and he like hopped off my face and he like ran away as easy as a star can. He was like, "Get me out of here!"
I hope there's a clip of you just saying he hopped off my face.
Yeah. Starro hopped off my face. I was like,
Which
too uncomfortable.
actually, Guru suggested that when Starro gets released for Infinite Crisis, you should come in and do an Infinite Crisis showcase for a couple hours and play.
Yeah, I was watching the playing, and it's incredible how many intricately like weird characters there are. You know, it's not just Wonder Woman. It's like this kind of Wonder Woman. It's not just Batman. You get to play as Gaslight Batman. It's pretty cool.
Can
It
you
looks
play
like
as
short-
animated Batman?
You can play as Gaslight Batman. You can play as all sorts of weird characters. It's really
Looks
cool.
like Short But
play
Evil is
different, too.
taking off. Good night, Claire. Thank you
bye,
for joining
Claire.
us.
All right, so what do we have from? Well, let's. What do you say? Instead of us just like, we should probably take one from here, then
Okay.
do one from the YouTubes that you want to do so desperately.
Guys, Mr.
Okay.
Hyde versus
I'm
Hulk.
ducking.
Does that even work? Like, can Mr. Hyde even come close to the Hulk's level of strength?
No.
Like, it's not even close.
Is that a real thing?
He's the
that you guys
strongest
oppose?
Yeah, I'm seeing Mr. Hyde versus Hulk. I just think the Hulk has
Dude.
no ceiling to his power limit.
He's just like a really strong, angry, ugly dude.
Now, are any of these jumping out at you guys? Any of them at all?
Well, it seems like I know we've done Quicksilver versus the Flash numerous times before, but
Right.
it looks like people are really hopping on board with it tonight. So maybe we want to revisit that one.
What about
Sure.
Sunspot versus the Human Torch? What is the difference between Sunspot's powers and the Human Torch? Besides the fact that Sunspot went out like a bitch after one X-Men issue, and like the Human Torch is a pretty important member to the Marvel big family. Yeah, I think Human Torch probably wins. He works better on a team than Sunspot, who's like, watch me go, I'm dead.
It's a more popular character. That's what it is.
Well, the 12th band really is demanding Human Bomb versus who versus who?
It was Human Bomb versus, it was up there.
Gambit,
Just
wasn't it?
to briefly point it out, too, there is actually a unicorn joining us in Skype.
Oh, a real one. The last one.
Actually, can I post something, you guys? Can
Sure.
you guys suggest Halloween themed?
Ooh.
Halloween
yeah.
themed horror films. So horror films.
So like Michael Myers
Or
versus
like Freddy versus Jason, that
so
sort
like
of thing.
like horror movies, old school, like Dracula, Frankenstein.
Good idea.
Whatever.
That's a great
So,
idea.
horror and Halloween themed stuff. That's what we're doing.
All right.
Sorry, we keep changing it like 10 minutes later.
Yeah, but you know.
Gorilla Grodd versus Rhino.
Gorilla Grodd, he's smarter.
Dead Wolverine versus Dan from Street Fighter.
That's so random.
Well,
Very random.
he wouldn't be able to harm
Vampire Cow versus Howard
Wolverine's
the
dead body.
Power
'cause
boobs versus
adamantium.
X-23's boobs, I gotta go with Power Girl's boobs. Because they exist.
Oh.
Well, not this gen Power Girl, you know. she's-
No, still holds true.
No comment. I've said enough.
Well done.
Jamie Lee Curtis versus Freddy Krueger. So,
Oh.
like, Jamie Lee Curtis, we saw how she did against Mike Myers. How would she have done against Freddy Krueger?
Well, wait, real
Does she
quick.
go to sleep?
Real
She
quick.
does.
Godzilla versus Walter White. We saw that fight.
We saw-
Godzilla won.
Well, Godzilla hadn't even shown
Wait,
up yet.
what?
Walter White had gone out.
Spoiler alert.
You guys, Scarecrow versus Freddy Krueger is a really good one because Scarecrow
They're
uses
both
the fear
fear-based.
toxin. Exactly.
Ooh.
What do you
Yeah.
guys say?
I dig it.
All right,
that.
Scarecrow
Okay,
versus Freddy Krueger.
So
Go.
who wins? Now, basically, I think it's who can actually kill the most people or torment the most souls
Nope.
between those two.
It's them versus each other.
I know, but
That's
like it's like a race, right? Or like how are they actually going to attack each other when they're just in each other's nightmares? You know, how do you make Freddy trip if he only exists in your nightmares?
Well, how does Freddy kill people?
Freddy kills
In
people
their-
in their
yeah,
nightmares.
Yeah,
So does the
so
Scarecrow go to sleep?
He just needs to wait until
Yes,
Scarecrow
Scarecrow-
goes to sleep.
Well, Crane would absolutely go to sleep sooner or later, but
Yeah.
Freddy only exists in the nightmare world. How does Crane even get to him?
That is a
The-
good point.
The important thing to remember though is with Freddy, he attacks using fear through people's nightmares, and people can
Right.
overcome that fear. Jonathan Crane, he's a master of fear. So
Not only a master, but he induces the victim with like a high level of like toxin. So Freddy Dream versus like
Yeah, it seems like
Drugs.
Jonathan Crane would be wouldn't even be affected by Freddy, but
Right.
he would be he would be serving those kids up to Freddy left and right. Like anybody he threw like that. I mean, that wasn't at the basis of Freddy versus Jason was that
Yeah.
nobody believed in Freddy until Jason came and started killing kids and making them scared again, and then Freddy could actually come back and be powerful again. It's almost like you have to have Jonathan Crane and then Freddy.
oh my god, I really want to do this one.
Face pop. You want to do face poppies, right?
It's so bad.
All right, let's do it. Face poppies is putting up for your consideration. Constantine versus Sam and Dean.
Oh wow! Yeah.
So
This
who
is my
was
favorite
hotter?
one you guys have ever made.
So who was hotter? Is that what the question
No,
is?
not hotter.
got
Hotter
more
than
abs?
hell.
God damn
Who
it.
has more abs?
Now. Welcome to Win Chatter.
What do
I'm
you guys
Wes
think?
Calimer.
They all. Here's the thing. They all kill.
They all do kill.
Mercilessly. Sam and
do.
Dean, especially in the new season,
Oh man.
they don't give a shit.
You know,
But is
if
this to possess Sam and Dean? Like, is the one who's like a demon?
No,
Because like
this is
Constantine's
just-
got to exercise him. or what?
they've gone so
Yeah.
like back and forth on Crazyville. Like you don't. Let's just go with regular Sam, regular Dean.
well, let me
Okay.
Yeah.
posit this one. I don't think it matters. I
Yeah.
think Constantine's gonna win.
Why does Constantine?
No.
Constantine is far better at magic than even the worst that Sam and Dean have come up against.
It's true.
And Constantine doesn't have the whole brother relationship or friendship
No.
holding him back.
Big weakness.
Constantine doesn't feel bad about playing really underhanded.
Yeah.
So I think Constantine would win.
Well, what is he classified as really? Is he a human?
He
Yeah.
is a
Constantine, he-
yes, he's a human.
Yeah.
He's like a
He's
sorcerer.
just incredibly immoral as well.
He's a master of the dark arts.
He's morally
Yeah.
bankrupt.
He's not somebody he's never died and come back as anything. Like I don't know the
He's gone to
minutia
hell.
of
Well,
his
okay.
existence, because this matters if he's a demon, if he's a fallen angel, if he's it matters in the supernatural
Well,
world.
he's not any of those things.
Okay.
Just a guy.
Giving you background on John Constantine.
Yes.
He was awakened very early on by an attempted suicide, and because of that, he could see what's on the other side of things. It opened him up to the supernatural. So he started dabbling, and then he became more than dabbler, and then he bills himself as a master of the dark arts. Although he's maybe not an actual master, he's very, very good at it, though.
Yeah.
Can I just quickly rifle through? Cujo beats Howard the dog, but man's best friend beats Cujo because he's a robot dog.
Okay.
Anyway, you were saying?
Face Poppies, let's bring in some. It's funny because this is actually getting a lot of feedback in the chat. You guys
good,
all
yeah.
watch Supernatural.
Yeah.
Clearly, Face Poppy says, I think Constantine would find a way to trick Samedi into fighting somebody that's giving Constantine trouble and then end up trapping them in limbo or something.
If that did happen, I know Dean would just end up like yelling, "Sammy! Sammy! Where you at, Sammy?"
Somebody asked
lot.
if they have
That
the
was a
blade.
nice voice.
They have multiple blades.
Yeah.
All of which do the same thing now, as far as I could tell.
No,
But
no,
it-
I think
it
what they
wouldn't do
meant
anything
was,
against him.
what if they ran afoul of Blade, and he's like, he makes the weapons, I use them. He only just kills vampires. Thor versus Wolverine is a lightning fest, and Wolverine dies. Like, that is all there is to it. You burn Wolverine with a ton of lightning, and that fight's
Yeah,
over in
I
about
mean-
5 minutes.
So wait, so we're going with
Sadly.
Constantine or Sam and Dean here?
We're going with Constantine.
My vote.
Can't-
My vote's Constantine.
I think Constantine, but then Dean would just be really pissed and figure a way out of it eventually.
Which,
don't think
which
here's the
one's
thing.
Sam and which
'Cause
one's
that's what
Dean?
he does.
Big one, the big tall one is Sam. Shorter, cuter one is
The
Dean.
short one that has
I would say
like,
Dean wins.
cigarette problem.
Now listen, somebody proposed Harry Potter versus Pikachu, but what about Thor versus Pikachu? Because they're both masters of the lightning.
Not-
Pikachu
both-
versus
Yeah,
Throg.
Yeah. What do you think of that one?
Pikachu versus
I
Throg.
think-
That'd be the best.
Frog?
Just by
That'd be
himself,
awesome.
just by himself, Pikachu would lose.
Well, who
'Cause
could charge the
someone needs to
battery
tell him
faster?
to do stuff? Who could Thor?
Yeah.
We'll do one more horror themed
Yeah, let's do some horror.
match.
things.
Sure.
One more, because that one was awesome, guys. Well done. That was such a great idea.
Casper the Ghost versus the bus that ran him over.
Oh, too soon.
Blade versus Edward Cullen. That's funny.
That's hilarious.
we would
There's
just want to see the
Marshall
result of that.
Angel versus Blade. No one knows who Angel.
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man versus the Human Torch sounds delicious.
Everybody wins.
S'mores for
Everybody
days.
wins.
For days.
Except for the marshmallow.
Twilight Vampires versus Blade. I think we get it.
Yeah.
Get it. Blade wins.
Yeah, we don't know.
Except in Blade 3, and nobody won in that one.
Monsters.
Chucky versus
No.
Damian Wayne.
Wesley Snipes won in that. He hardly got to do any work.
Michael Myers versus Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, Mike Myers versus Jason Voorhees is like who can walk and kill people the best.
They're just the same thing.
Are they both undead? I know Jason Voorhees is undead, but is Mike Myers undead after a certain point in the
Yeah.
movies?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
do
it
they,
depends
do they
which
kill him
one.
and then he comes back?
Yeah.
Depends which one.
Kill it?
Peter-
My
He's
vote
Got,
goes
like,
for Jason
there's
Voorhees.
some sort of
Yeah.
curse.
I played
Oh,
Jason
yeah.
Voorhees, so my
That's
vote goes
not
for Jason
bad.
Voorhees.
Peter
What's it?
Venkman versus Emily Rose. That's pretty decent.
I think she ends up in one of the traps. I really do.
She's got to.
The
And
mouse
with
traps?
With a witty Bill Murray remark at the end.
Now, Pillage Idiot's
versus
asking if Gorilla Grodd versus King Kong is a thing. I think Gorilla Grodd gains control of King Kong using his psychic powers.
Totally.
Like
absolutely.
that is I
King
mean,
Kong is just
King
a giant
Kong
monkey.
He was just
Yeah.
a giant
It's
gorilla.
just a giant monkey.
Gorilla Grodd has psychic abilities.
No powers. He has the power of
That's
big.
an easy one.
Let me see.
And then he just starts leveling cities.
Tim Burton Penguin versus
This one's
Heath
scary
Ledger
section
Joker.
versus Superman.
We win.
We win.
Oh, we kind of know how that.
Would you watch a Blade 4? I'd watch a Blade 4.
Sure.
There was
now
a
that
rumor-
Blade is back in Marvel's hands.
Yeah, there was.
Oh
a
my
rumor-
god!
What?
Oh, that's so good!
What?
Oh man, Pennywise versus the Joker. Pennywise, if you guys don't know, is an old awesome
Yeah.
movie
Well, that's from
with
It.
with Tim Curry.
It was a book first, but
It was
it's
a
okay,
book
Batman.
first, a Stephen King book that
They
they made
made
into a
it was
movie,
just Batman.
and it's this clown, this killer clown that follows this group of kids.
Stephen King wrote a book called It. They made a miniseries on TV about it, and it was awesome. It scared us as kids.
Scared.
They all.
He turns into a giant spider. You want to do that?
That being
wanna do that?
said, he is basically the devil,
Yeah.
and the Joker is still just a man.
It is. But
So Pennywise wins.
I
Hey,
mean,
St.
yeah.
Lucius.
but-
Pennywise
Welcome to
versus
the
Bad
show.
Religion. Well, they both kept putting out the same album since 1992. So you tell me who wins.
Tell me.
Matt, do you mind telling us
Yeah.
some what's your favorite pick from our YouTube
we can
channel?
go to the YouTube comments. All right. The one that we're going to go with is the A in Awesome submits Bane versus Punisher.
Ooh.
Bane
Okay.
versus Punisher.
Bane versus Punisher.
And Frank Castle takes some of the Venom serum and makes himself super pumped in order to take down Bane one-on-one fist fight.
Well,
Well, I think Frank would just.
Bane's not bulletproof, right?
Yeah,
Bane's not bulletproof.
You would just
but
put a bunch of
Bane
bullets in.
he doesn't really care. He shrugs
Yeah.
bullets off these days.
Yeah, but I think
it'll
Punisher wins
hit
that.
him and he'll bleed.
I think
but
Punisher wins that
doesn't
fight
stop
from
him.
like two rooftops over.
well, but what you guys
Yeah.
are forgetting is Bane also uses guns. He's not
And
just
Bane is smart.
a fist fighter.
Bane is not a dumb mute.
Wow, this might have stumped us.
No, it didn't stop me. Punisher
You
all the
yeah,
way.
yeah. I think the Punisher. He just has too many tricks.
Oh, okay.
And-
I'm going Bane.
Yeah. As
Bane gets
am
his
I.
hands on Frank Castle and it's over.
Yeah, but what you brought up a good point. If he goes 2 buildings away and he just has a sniper.
Yeah.
rifle, then-
Yeah, I think Frank Castle does win that fight
pretty
two
much-
blocks away.
So it's the tie.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, you're the tiebreaker.
Oh no! So then.
If it's,
Punisher wins.
if it's a distance fight, it's Frank
Okay.
Castle. If it's a
Yeah.
hand-to-hand fight, Bane like rips his arms and just pulls his arms off
There you
like
go.
chicken.
You
So
just
that's
got learned.
contingent on the circumstances,
You
is
just
what
got
we're
learned.
learning.
Everything versus Batman. Batman.
Batman.
Batman. Come on.
Sorry.
We've seen it.
Come on now.
All right, cool.
We have other great comments here. I don't know if you want to
What? Let me see.
talk about
So let's
Do you
do.
wanna, is,
Renee Villion Jr. says, no, not Wolverine.
oh,
They're going with Bane.
Because he died.
yeah, he's dead.
Mega Man Land Prime says, how disastrous would it be if Ultron either combined or somehow controlled Master Mold and the Sentinels?
Wow. Yeah, that would be pretty devastating
Yep.
to
Everything.
not just mutants, but he hates humans as well. So he just reprograms them to pretty much
Kill
take out
everyone.
everything with an intellect above a dolphin.
Everything dies.
But
Like
if they're like
everything
the
does.
Sentinels from the animated series, I mean, Jubilee freaking took one down, so it'd be like,
Well, the thing is, the same thing that
Easy.
you use
Easy
to the same
peasy.
thing you use to take down the Sentinels is the same thing that you use to take down Ultron, like an EMP or a Kitty Pryde type thing where you can actually mess
Phase
up,
through 'em and
phase
mess up
through 'em
its
and mess up
circuits.
its circuits, or magic.
Ooh,
But it'd be a tough fight.
that's a good one. Ultron versus Skynet. I think Ultron
Wow.
would take over Skynet.
Ultron
and
is
use it.
Skynet.
Yeah, he would use Skynet to his advantage.
Yeah, Skynet's got strings to hold him up.
Yeah.
He used the singularity.
Any other cool comments?
Matthew Straw says, for some reason I can't find the show live. What should I do? You
Aw.
should join us here at Twin Galaxies
He's not
Live.
watching. He couldn't find it live.
.com.
He's not watching.
or we could use it for the cut down, which is why I was going to use it, but it's okay. We don't need to. And
no,
then
do it.
okay, well, Matthew Straw says, for some reason I can't find the show live. What should I do?
Oh.
Well, Matthew, you should join us here at Twin Galaxies Live every Wednesday from 9 p.m. PST until 11 p.m. PST, and we would love to have you join us here at Twin Galaxies Live's The Comic Book Show.
We'll see you next week.
Now, if we're gonna do Joe Dirt versus Napoleon Dynamite, I think Joe Dirt's just gonna win. Not on box office, but just on the fact that he uses that mop as a weapon, and he has
Yeah,
Christopher
but-
Walken
The hair.
advising him.
The hair.
But Napoleon Dynamite has sweet bow staff skills, possibly.
Oh, bow staff versus mop.
Purportedly.
I think that
Purportedly.
I think that one's a wash. I think that one's a wash.
That's a hard. That's hard.
Nunchuck skills. bow
Boom!
staff
Does your mother
skills.
sew?
All right, shall we move? And I know we have Jonathan
Wow.
London is here for a very good
To
reason.
hang out with you guys. I'm here to hang out with you guys, but also to let you guys know that if you guys are in Los Angeles, this weekend is Kamikaze Expo at the Los Angeles Convention Center, kamikazeexpo.com. And I have a 10 by 20 booth. It's booth 1110 on the floor, and I'm inviting all the comic book show people to come and hang out at the booth when they come to Kamikaze. So I don't know where you guys are going to be floating, what panels and things you guys are going to be seeing, but I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be at Kamikaze. I'm giving you guys a place to kick up your feet,
Nice.
hang out, and if anybody who watches a comic book show wants to come and hang out with you guys, It's booth 1110 on the floor.
Beautiful.
We're gonna
Greg
be.
says he's
Thank
planning
you.
on coming on Sunday, and he's alerting the media now.
Who's that?
Ooh.
Greg, curator at the Gardevoir.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Come by. I've got Miami Vice prints I can give out. I've got Super Action Man prints that we're gonna give out.
Well, let's do this. Let's do this
Yeah.
in Watchtower right now. We'll
Yeah,
introduce
sure.
Watchtower, and then we'll do this, and then we'll end it out with some bat signal. How's
do
that?
it.
Watchtower, what is it?
Watchtower, it's where we talk about all things that we didn't get to talk about earlier.
There we go.
Pretty much.
Like whether or not somebody violated the other teams. Or, never mind. We did that.
Yeah, that can work.
That happened.
Yeah.
That
and
needs
it's
to
over
be
with,
opened
and
again.
We're not going to that.
We're all good
Oh,
on
the can
that.
was closed. There was no violation.
All right, so, Mr. Jonathan Linden, you had some interesting things to say about what's happening at your booth at Kamikaze.
Yeah, so at Kamikaze 1110, we have Miami Vice stuff that we're going to be giving out. We also have this Super Action Man print. I don't know if you have this up. I sent you guys the file, but
We
have a
do.
brand new print. Are you listening,
Neo,
Neo?
we need that print of Super
Neo,
Action Man.
throw up that Super Action Man print. Now I had to pose for like an hour for the artist to get me accurately. I think Jace is talking to Neo, but they'll throw it up. It's a,
Paint a word picture.
it's basically
I'll
th-
go
this is what I asked the artist. I said, listen, just have Super Action Man in front of Mount Rushmore with a babe and an eagle, and Uncle Sam looking overhead like proudly, because basically the character is a hyper patriotic Rambo type who just
There
we
basically
go.
kills everybody who is anti-America. So like I'm writing new issues. The first issue he killed Bin Laden, which is crazy because that issue was solicited before Bin Laden was actually killed.
Oh, prophetic.
It was a bit prophetic, but this issue, like the issues that we're writing now, they're going to be going after, to the Ukraine to kick some ass with Russia. He's going to be doing some North Korea. He's going to be going after ISIS. He may try and cure Ebola with his super serum blood. But basically, like Super Action Man is basically, I call him the Star Spangled Defender because he runs around in his underwear, basically just offending people. Yeah.
Much like Jonathan Linden.
Just like me.
Wow.
Well,
So.
It's
I think we have
autobiographical.
I think we have a new user, Andy Rue 0417. Welcome to the show. He wanted to let us know that Watchtower is the name of a Jehovah's Witness magazine.
Oh, thank you.
That's fantastic.
So
I think
So
great.
that's what we are now?
We are sponsored by the Jehovah Witnesses.
We just didn't tell you, Lucas. That's what we were
Oh.
then.
Oh,
We've always been that, brother.
okay.
Join us.
It makes sense
Join
now.
us.
We also have
It'd be really
something.
great if you had the Starro mask right there.
well, for
Starro
people,
mask?
for people
Join us.
online,
Jehovah's Witness, Starro Witness.
for people online, is there any way for them to get a hold of Super Action Man?
Yeah, Lionforge Comics will be putting them out in, I think, starting in January or February of next year. They'll be putting out 8 new issues is what we're going to start with. And then that'll be collected by a trade that IDW will be putting out. And we're just going to keep going. And I've got to write more Miami Vice comics. Yeah, I mean, I like just like working and stuff. I just like doing that creative stuff. So
Speaking of creative stuff you could be working on, you're also putting a bid in for something.
I am putting my bid in to be the host of DC All Access. And I welcome anybody who wants to apply because it would be cool. And I don't know who, really what they're looking for. They're replacing Blair Herter in 2015, and Blair is a really good host. I don't know if I'm a host like Blair, so I don't really know what they're looking for. I've seen hosts apply for the DC All Access gig who are really good hosts. They're really good and they're very professional. I'm something else. Yeah. I'm Corky and I'm Jonathan, so it's kind of specific, but if that's what they want, I don't know. I made a video. If you guys want to show the video, this pretty much gives you guys all the details. And I'm also Skype's ambassador, so I love it when Skype comes up down there.
Nice.
I
Neo,
love that.
roll that beautiful bean footage.
My host voice.
I think I'd be pretty good for it. Let me tell you why. I've been hosting comic-related content for over 8 years. That's 8 comic cons. Not just on my weekly show, Geekscape, which has over 300 episodes, but for companies like Crave Online, Machinima, and The Collective. I've even gone one-on-one with some of the big guys at that other company. We won't mention their name. I'm just a big I have no problem studying comic book professionals because I am a comic book professional. I write comic books.
Boom. Anyone else applying to that?
Matt was gonna.
No, he should.
But do I actually read comic books?
You know.
Oh, this is where the
Yeah,
picture came
I'm
from.
pretty sure it will. So lend me your support by tweeting out this video with the hashtag DCHostSearch. I live a few blocks from here anyway. It would be the easiest commute. And a cool job.
Well, there you go, Neo. Thank you, sir. I don't need to keep playing that. You guys get it, though, right? Like,
I love that you had the Star Wars shirt.
yeah,
That's
I
what
have
made
the
it
Star
work.
Wars shirt because of my allegiance. But honestly, like, if Matt wants to apply, Matt should apply. Matt's DC knowledge dwarfs mine.
No, man, I was actually going to ask you if I could help you put yours together.
Well, that was it. Like,
I see that you already finished, so,
Sunday, I called a buddy of mine and I was like, "Hey, there's this thing. Let's just put a video together." So we shot that Sunday. I cut it Sunday and put it up Monday. I don't know. I would like to do the show because it's obviously
awesome.
stuff that I'm already doing. And you saw, I basically got all the top guys at Marvel
Yep.
Yeah.
already.
Absolutely.
Jeff Loeb, Axel Alonso, Joss Whedon, you know,
Lou
Quesada, everybody. So like now it's time to do some DC stuff.
I am going to fully support you if you include in your contract when you're hired.
No, I can see it coming.
Yes,
Wait, what is
that
this?
that
Oh.
that they'll still let you do the comic book show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's
thought it had
important.
something to
I
do
think
with
that's
Star Wars.
important that like not only you know, so obviously if you guys are watching this, go to Geekscape TV, grab that video and tweet it out with the hashtag DC host search and just let them know you want @Jonathan London to be your guy. But somebody who's a fan of my Reggie in the Full Effect video. Thanks, Wayne
But
Wolf.
they gotta let you do other comic book coverage.
But yeah, the other thing
Yeah.
is like Geekscape is me. It's my brand. It's my show. So like, obviously, I'd love to keep doing Geekscape every Monday. That's important to me. That's what I own. And then the comic book show is really important. How fun! I mean,
Yeah, come
I
on,
love
guys.
the comic book show because it's not a structured hosting gig. It is hanging out with my friends,
Yep.
talking about what we love most, which is comic books. Representing.
Nice. So hashtag. I already forgot it. I'm sorry. I'm the
Yeah, a
worst.
DC host search.
DC host.
And let them know.
search.
That being said, there's that picture. Let's bring up the picture of the comic books guru. Not guru.
Neo.
Neo, do you get that picture of the comic books? Like, here's the thing. If it's just based on how big someone's comic book collection is, that is my LA collection. Let's be clear. That is not even my Austin books. Those aren't my books from Austin. Those are just my books from Los Angeles.
Yeah, he's got the photo up now.
And
Nice.
there are, what, 40 some odd boxes there?
Those are just sex magazines.
Full of comics and some sex magazines, but full of comics. Like, if it's just based on comic books that you've read, show me the other DC like host that's up to this.
Hashtag need a job.
Yeah, there you go, right there. See that hashtag DC
Well, you've impressed
host
David.
search. How is there any of those guys who are doing that have that many comics? You show me the guy.
Yeah.
I have like maybe. Well, I had
I wish
one column of that.
I wish those were empty boxes because I had to take them out of the garage and put them back in the garage,
Yeah.
and they are full.
The 12 bench asks, were you a Dragon's Lair man in Austin? That was my store in San Antonio.
I love Dragon's Lair. I loved them back when they were on 35th Street or just off on 34th, and they moved on to Burnett. But no, I mean, my first job was working at a comic book store on Bee Caves Road, so
Nice.
I got my books at my store.
I had
And,
a Dragon's Lair in Ohio.
Yeah, Dragon's Lair, those guys run a really great store. And when I go back to Austin, I go by there, I go buy Austin books. Yeah, I like Dragon's Lair quite a bit. We're doing it right. We're doing it right. Okay, we got to stop talking about me.
No, it's okay, guys. I absolutely support Jonathan Linden. That video is up, I believe. You just need to tweet it at.
DC host
DC
search. Use
host?
that hashtag DC host search.
We'll post
And-
it on the Facebook page.
yeah.
As well. Yes.
And while you guys do that, we actually have another video. So while you guys are off on the internet doing the rest, we can play the footage that we got from San Diego Comic Fest.
Yeah, let's do
I'm
that.
We
Oh,
got to go
sing
down
this.
a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago now, and we did some coverage. And I need to radio real quick. It's
You guys
in
had
the
fun,
public
though,
folder
at the DC
under
Comic
today's
Fest.
listing.
It was
It
a lot of
should
fun.
Ben Dunn was
be
down there. He was telling me all
SD
about
Comic
it.
Fest final or
That's
final
pretty cool.
SD Comic Fest.
Yeah, he came on Geekscape. Ben's on Geekscape regularly now, and he was telling me about DC Comics Fest and the Superman panel, the trivia panel. And I saw the photos on Instagram. It made me miss you guys because all my comic book show kids were down there hanging out in the hotel room. It looked like there were piles of cocaine.
Oh, we
everywhere.
gotta
I mean,
not do that.
Sugar.
We
Sugar.
need to not do that.
Powdered
Can you just
sugar.
go over there and talk to him
Molly's,
about
I
it?
mean, yeah,
Sugar high.
Sugar High. But no, Comic Fest was cool. Is it worth going to, guys? I know that it was still in
Yes.
its
Yes.
preview years.
If you're a hardcore comic fan and you're really lamenting the loss of like the focus of comic books at Comic-Con, you need to go to this. It's smaller, it's humbler, but you're there with the hardcore people is what it is. And so you're not going to see any like slutty cosplayers like trying to get like some spotlight on them, trying to get media attention there. If that stuff makes you sick, go to this particular thing, because this is really a distilled, pure version of what you love if you love comic books.
Now, when I was going through my many comics, like it just happens sometimes when your comic book store doesn't pull effectively. Sometimes a comic slips through and you go back to your comic book and you're like, oh shit, I'm missing Captain America blank blank blank.
Exactly.
Is San Diego Comic Fest the kind of place where there's just a lot of boxes?
Absolutely.
And you go through and you can find your single issues?
Well, the thing is, and maybe they'll mention it in the video, but they're not allowed to put up for sale comic books that you would find on the shelves now. So like new issues, nothing.
Yeah,
It's
nor should
it's
they.
all old stuff, all like, back issues, and they sell it for cheap. It's
I like that.
a lot cheaper than what you would see in a comic book store now or
at
at
Comic-Con where they inflate the
Yeah.
prices just because the booths are so expensive.
Yep.
Guys, what is the Skype thing?
There we go.
What?
Is there a Skype sponsorship going on with the comic book show?
What?
I just
No.
see the
No,
Skype
that's
logo.
our-
It's a sponsorship
That's
loop.
our spot. Like Twin Galaxies Live in general is sponsored by by Skype.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Cool. I like that.
They've come in here and made possible that grid. They had people come in specifically to install it. That's proprietary stuff here.
As Skype's sci-fi ambassador, I approve.
See?
All right.
Synchronicity.
The technical issues have been resolved, so the video is now in the correct spot. I guess I put it in the wrong spot, but it's there now. So check out our coverage of San Diego Comic Fest.
Greg showing his comic Kazi
So we're
tickets.
gonna get all kinds of footage on it, and then like these two guys got plastered.
Is it what?
They got plastered on day one, and we decided we considered it.
You guys need the straight edge guy to go with you. Bunch of alkies. Hey, Ben. Oh, that's Ben's voice. Oh, Cricket. Lee. Not talking? Not looking for a microphone, but loving that camera. Yeah. Holy shit, you look like Tony Stark. Hispanic Tony Stark. Okay, so that's what Colin looks like, because he followed me on Twitter, and like he's on Facebook, and I was like, who is this? Oh my God, Jen, take them off. Take them off. Nobody sees them. They're below camera. Think about all the people on the internet who have a foot fetish. Was that good? Can I read it?
Yeah. So if you get the job,
We gotta do some shit. We gotta do some shit.
No.
Wait, you're a Marvel guy. We gotta do some shit. We gotta do. Guys, there are some
like
hosts
they're
who
not
are
gonna let
straight up
you
from,
be
like-
on the Marvel side on the comic book show.
Yeah. But there's some hosts who are like straight off of VH1 and shit. Like there are hosts that are not putting up on Twitter. My buddy Lon writes it, and I was like, hey man, can you kind of give me like an inside track barometer of what's going on? He's like, people from like TV are going for this job, and I'm saying, go on.
So one person is getting all of the stuff.
Like,
So we gotta
it's
come
pretty.
up with
It's like, why the fuck did I make it? I know, but there are people from fucking VH1 and shit who are making videos. Who are like, I know. That's why I kept posting the comic book thing. I'm like, that's my only chance. Like, if you want a professional host, you probably have like 30 who are applying. If you want a guy who actually like reads comics and isn't one of these fake ass fucking TV hosts, like a Seacrest, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's crazy. I didn't think all those people were just gonna be applying.
Oh, like I said, I don't know any male professional hosts. So
I watched this one dude's video, and I was like, they should hire this guy. Like, he was so candid. He looked like fucking Adam Levine. It was obvious that he was into Batman. Like, it was obvious he knew his shit, but it may have been all he knows is Batman. And he was just talking on his couch. He was so charismatic. I was like, whoa,
We're about to
this
come
guy's
back, guys.
good. I was intimidated, but I was like, it's cool.
All right, so there you go.
Wow. You know what? I'm not gonna miss it next
Are
year.
we back?
I know. We're back, right?
We are
we are.
indeed, yes.
Like that. This is the third year,
That was the
and
third
I've
year.
missed it every year.
This was the first
and-
year I'd gone. It was really good though.
Wow.
You liked it?
Yeah, I did. Don't drink so much,
Yep.
but
Amen. I'm never drinking again.
it was
never.
it was good.
And grow that facial hair so the ladies in San
No,
Diego
wait.
know you mean business.
Hold on, wait a second. We'll say this. It's fine. I could say it. It's fine. We have 5 minutes. Real quickly. This is definitely a party con.
Right.
Like you thought the parties down at San Diego were crazy and stuff. Yeah, they are, but they're super exclusive, and you
They're
kind of have
sponsored and
you have
weird.
to fucking be a celebrity now to even get into
Or
them.
they're all run by the agencies. or
Yeah,
the
no, so-
brands.
so-
PR agent.
They're
Yeah.
very exclusive, and I use exclusive in the most unflattering form of
Right.
it, which is it excludes
Douche
real
exclusive.
nerds. Yes, douche exclusive. San Diego Comic Fest, lots of camaraderie, lots of shared knowledge and love of comic books, and the parties at night are, small and humble,
You're partying
but
with your friends.
full of booze. You're partying with your friends. It's really awesome.
Can I just say something? Like, I've never been to a party at San Diego Comic-Con that has ever been better than just sitting at dinner with your friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You know, like the parties at Comic-Con are literally those Hollywood parties where you're just looking over someone's shoulder to see what celebrity comes in.
They make me
with them.
sick. I hate
we at
them.
E3 when we went to that Mexican place, right? That
Yeah,
was so much fun.
like just having dinner with Wes at E3 was better than any party I could have possibly gotten to afterwards. Where some Hollywood guys just looking over your shoulder, hoping that like some
Yeah.
second or third
Right.
level,
Yeah.
actor is going to come in and be like, "Oh, let me take a selfie with him for
Exactly.
my Instagram."
I'm not gonna say which party it
so
was
on
this
point.
year.
It's
They
on
were-
point though.
Well, guys,
They're fake ass parties.
We really got to
with
do a
3
bat
minutes and 30
signal.
seconds remaining. Congratulations, there's a bat signal night.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna give stuff away.
All right.
So I should maybe do that when the lower third is up.
Yeah,
But we'll do that again. In the meantime, we got to come up with a really good question because somebody's going to win a whole bunch of awesome swag.
Yeah, let me explain what we're gonna do here. So thanks to Greg Barbie, our very own Curlia to Gardevoir, he has gone ahead and purchased all the books that we've presented tonight for
Oh
the
my
X
God.
Mansion. So that's
Wow.
Harley 11, Injustice 5, Logan Legacy number 2, Flash 35, Amazing Spider-Man number 8, and Deathstroke. And whatever other Axis was the one
Axis
you
number
presented.
3.
Axis number 3, all in one package, and it's going to go to one lucky person on Comixology, or it's going to be a package coming to you via Comixology. The person who can answer this question. Thank you, Greg, very much for being our benefactor as usual.
Oh yeah, somebody's going to win every book we presented this week. That's awesome.
Yeah, Jonathan.
All
we're
the-
gonna
it's
look
the
to
best of
you.
the best.
Okay, you guys are going to look to me
For a question.
Now wait a minute. This
The
is
question?
chat only, guys. So if you're in Skype and you want to win, you have to sign out of Skype. And yes, we are sponsored by Skype, so we can find out who you are. So definitely make sure you sign out if you want to win.
I have the question.
Wow. Okay, you got it. I just want to say that Axis is awesome. Axis is rocking because it is just a throwdown.
It lost.
Oh my God, Axis is such a cool
But
series.
then again, I presented it and I stuttered
It's
and
such an
everything like
awesome
that.
event. Axis is awesome. What is the question,
2 minutes.
Wes?
Okay,
Question is.
So the
Let's go.
question is, Arkham Asylum is named after its founder.
All right.
Okay. Arkham Asylum is named after its benefactor. What is the benefactor's first name?
Yes.
His
Dunn.
last name is obviously Arkham.
Yes, it is.
If you've been reading All Star Western, you can do this.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
It's not Harleen.
We are looking for the first name of the person
Oh!
who Arkham is based
The
on.
band
The
just
12
takes
band.
it.
The
won
bench
it.
just took it. Jeremiah Arkham. So if you guys have been reading All Star Western, there was like a long stretch where like Jeremiah Arkham and what's his name? We're running around like crazy.
Yeah.
Jonah Hex. They were like, it was pretty awesome.
That's
That was a
pretty
cool
So
little
the
team up.
12, so the 12 bench. Make sure you email Matt.
Leet Matt Live. You've got my email.
Oh,
He-
does
he's,
he?
he's won consistently for the past several weeks,
So
actually.
email Matt, and he will pass along your information to dear Greg Barbie.
He
who will
doesn't
give
even.
you
I have his
all
email. He
of
doesn't
the-
even need
All
to.
right, keep interrupting me. That's
Sorry.
fine.
The Arkham
More
stuff is a
awkwardness.
good part of Gotham. Like the stuff with little Bruce working, like discovering all that stuff, like going through the files about Arkham.
Loved it.
That's the best part of Arkham.
I love
that's the
the
best
history,
stuff
building
about
the
Gotham.
history. Yeah, I agree.
Gotham is turning around. It's good.
So, with less than a minute, guys, we're here every single Wednesday from 9 p.m. PST to 11 p.m. PST. Right here, Twin Galaxies Live, the comic book show. Watch our show on YouTube, Stan Lee's World of Heroes. New episodes every single Monday.
And if you guys are at Kamikaze this weekend, drop by Geekscape booth
Yes.
1110 to hang out with all of us. and maybe get your picture taken with Starro. I know you'll be there,
Whoa.
Lucas.
Or
Nope.
these Starros. because we're not Starros.
Nope.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween!
Happy
You guys do Halloween outfits.
Hashtag DC host search.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that's it.
yeah.
Happy Halloween.
I am Iron Man. That's what it says. But not like this.